and Jeffrey the Pie Owens this Saturday, January 24th, as the grand opening continues at Shelby Honda and Shelby Kia. We'll be there broadcasting live from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We'll have free DQ hot dogs, chips, and soft drinks. Plus, see Large Marge, the Pink Cadillac, the Green Machine, and the Patriotic Floppy Man. And register to win some great prizes, including 3 rounds of golf, Charlotte Hornet tickets, T-shirts, movies, and more. And find out how one thin dime down will put you in a new Kia or a new Honda. Come in for all the details. So join us for the fun as the grand opening continues this Saturday, January 24th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Shelby Honda and Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Y'all come. It'll be fun.
All across the Tar Heel State.
Tar Heels on the run. Trimble to the cup, layup, Callan in the foul.
This is Carolina basketball.
Long rainbow 3-0, but net from the rookie. Out to Trimble. He'll try another triple. Counted.
The home of the 6-time national champions.
Drives and hammers it home. Hello, you fella.
This is your radio home for the Tar Heels.
On Carolina Country WCSL and on The Boss WOHS. It's time for you to get protected. Time to get your vaccines at Medical Center Pharmacy in Gastonia. And no appointment is needed. Just come on in. Available vaccines include the flu, COVID-19, pneumonia, shingles, meningitis, RSV, and Tdap. Just go inside or they will come out to your car. Stay healthy, stay protected. See one of their friendly pharmacists today. Medical Center Pharmacy, 515 Cox Road in Gastonia. Call 704-867-5343. Online at medicalcenterpharmacygastonia.com.
Hey, can I help you? Wow, this tractor looks tough. Oh, yeah.
This is the Coyote RX 6010. It has a 59 horsepower Daedong turbo engine, 4-wheel drive, and one of the highest lift capacities in its class. It's a whole new level of toughness.
Wow, that is tough. I'll take it. Bubby, let's go wrestle a bear.
Experience the toughness of the RX series at your local Coyote dealer.
Your Coyote dealer is Weston Sells, Highway 18 North, Highway 27 intersection west in Vail.
Every weekend right here.
Start your engine!
Welcome to Kyle Petty's Back Then Again Country Countdown alongside the NASCAR legend. We're Charlie and Debbie.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought they were going to lose their girls to Carl Edwards. Have you ever seen Carl Edwards? When he first came around, I didn't know he had a shirt because he never seemed to have one on.
He can't even play the hook.
It's Kyle Petty's Back Then Again Country Countdown with Charlie and Debbie.
Friday afternoons at 3 p.m. on Carolina Country, WCSL, online at ktcbroadcasting.com.
Join us for our live Sunday morning worship services on WHS. It's the Sunday morning worship service from Calvary Baptist Church in Shelby, and on WCSL, it's the Sunday morning worship service from First Baptist Church in Cherryville.
supporters are the best in all the land. Listen to the cheerleaders, listen to the band. Look at all the fans, they're cheering on the pack. Always looking straight ahead and never looking back. Why don't you meet me in the Wolfpack Den? We'll all have lots of fun watching our team win. No doubt about it, listen close my friend. I feel sorry for any team that comes to the Wolfpack Den.
With Kevin, Chip, Tom, JP. Our fourth straggler will eventually walk in late, as he normally does, but he'll be here eventually. So, good old Will. I mean, I don't hear y'all yet. There we go.
My dad's company had a point system where you got a half a point every time you were late.
Oh yeah, that happens in Ingles too.
Does it really?
Yeah.
JP
with
no point system.
JP with the shots fired right off the bat, man.
I didn't have my ears on. What did he say?
All I heard is this: our last straggler will be in eventually.
You talking about Calvin who just walked in, JP?
No, I'm talking about Will.
Yeah, let me be very clear, not our boss.
Let me be clear who I'm calling out on the radio.
Very, very blunt here.
All right. Well, good morning, JP. Happy McDonald's Saturday to you. Are you enjoying your breakfast in there? Did you get breakfast this morning?
Yes, I got a sausage biscuit.
He's not fasting this morning.
Not fasting this morning. Okay, JP. Tom, what'd you have today?
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffin, a hash brown, and a coffee.
Chip.
I'm enjoying my McChicken biscuit. Delicious.
And I got an egg and cheese biscuit. I think Will got a chicken biscuit as
chicken,
well.
Bacon, chicken, egg, and cheese.
Egg and cheese. Chicken, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
So
it was very tasty, Will. Thanks. Appreciate it.
We left him some bread.
That's right. He's got some crumbs over here.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is, I guess we got Championship Sunday this weekend here. NFL Championship Sunday. We got two games to break down and talk about our bad picks and more from last week. If you're listening to the show, new listener, we talk NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, NCAA sports, NASCAR, and a little golf and some more goofiness along the way. The show is live on YouTube. You can go to YouTube KTC Broadcast YouTube page. And if I can get all the buttons here to work, we'll be on Facebook at some point. Supposed to be on Facebook right now, so I'm just gonna have to hit go live, I guess, without.
Yeah.
The scheduled broadcast is not posting. So if you are looking for it on Facebook, then I think that's catching up. But we are live on Rumble, are live on YouTube right now. So thanks everybody for tuning in this morning here on KTC Broadcasting. 92.9 FM, 1590 AM. So if you're listening to us on the radio, if you do miss a segment, and it's whatever sport you were listening for, college or basketball or NBA, whichever one you were looking for, go back and watch the show, watch the replays. You can catch back up on what's going on. During the NASCAR season, we usually start with NASCAR. Last week we had big news as far as championship points going with that, and I don't think we had too much more this week, did we?
No, I hadn't heard much in terms of the world of NASCAR since they revamped the playoff system.
Coming up Daytona, what, about 3 weeks, 2 weeks?
Yeah, the week after the Super Bowl.
So Valentine's Day weekend?
Yes. Next year, speaking of Valentine's Day, Tom, the Super Bowl will be on Valentine's Day. So there's going to be some issues.
Why does it get later and later? It just keeps getting later and later.
We added a week. Now they're trying to add 2. College football is backing up and backing up. That's the one that needs to fix their stuff.
They need to move forward, if nothing, or they move the regular season back. This whole 2 weeks from conference to the first round, then 2 weeks from the first round to the second round.
And the fact that, Tom, there are 2 semesters and there's transfer portals and there's all kinds of things, and for them to mix it up like that, it's a money grab as everything else is. But again, I think a lot of us would agree that move it back. Like if you had the championship on New Year's Day, all right, and then I got another proposal while we're at it, and they're missing a big opportunity. why, we do everything for money, okay? These championships should be on Saturday nights, college and the NFL.
Yeah,
I know it's Super Bowl Sunday,
yeah.
but it's people have to go to work the next day. People want to have a good time. People want to enjoy themselves.
I agree.
Wake up the next day, maybe a little hungover, do some chores, do whatever life says, go to church, all that other stuff. But, again, a Monday night championship, people went to work. If you were a college, Tom, you're an Ohio State fan, what do y'all do? Because my team's not making a national championship, but, when y'all have a national championship game, is it just a night at home, quiet at home, or do you throw a party? What do you do?
I watched it with Anna both times in 2016 or 15, excuse me, and then, last year, me and Anna just sat on the couch and last year was actually by myself. Yeah, because I was texting back and forth. I watched the game by myself.
It's not even.
Yeah. They're not even taking football parties.
They're not even taking advantage of the long weekend. It's Martin Luther King weekend, but they're still doing it the night before we go back to work.
Well, I think for app stuff, they did those on Saturday for the FCSs.
Which makes sense.
What made me realize it the most was back in college, was when North Carolina won the national championship on a Monday night, and everybody, even the streets in Boone. Like I said, when you're sitting in class and half the people are wearing Carolina and Duke shirts, Tom, at Appalachian State.
That was the same way at Charlotte.
So when Carolina won, the streets were almost filled with Carolina fans. Everybody that was in an apartment come out and started acting like fools and talking. But anyway, there was no, like you said, there's no Super Bowl parties. There's no, unless you're a fan of that team. And I think that would be a way to bring other people in the sport more. I mean, in college, obviously, those guys, we got around and watched the games together. On a Monday night.
I don't really
regular people and adults.
I don't see what the real calculus is. I know that college football tries to stay. I mean, they try to stay at each other's way, just like the NFL doesn't have their Saturday games until college is done. But college doesn't try to stay out of high school's way. They have Friday night games and all this.
It's not, and if that's a consideration, which I agree with you, Tom. I think it is. That's fine. Okay, NCAA, NFL, call each other about this. Whatever weekend you want the national championship game to be on that Saturday.
What I don't understand too is. It's January at night. Why are we playing football in Chicago at 8 o'clock at night? So, why don't we just, we could probably work it out to where we could have a 1 o'clock NFL game, a 4 o'clock NFL game, just like we do every Sunday.
Yep.
And then have the college football as the main course. Yeah. I mean, why couldn't we do that while the NFL's having their playoffs? Right. I mean, I just don't. Well, you could just have a party all day long.
I guess
and just watch football all day long.
The counter to that is the NFL is it makes sense for the fan. The NFL, that 1 to 4 slot's not ideal television money time.
Why are we playing football in Chicago at night in January?
Cha-ching.
I mean, seriously. I mean, it's dangerous for the fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, the situation in Kansas City a few years ago.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It's meant to be enjoyed. I mean, you're a golfer.
Yeah.
And I know Potter. I know Potter plays golf too. And, I just disagree with him.
Yeah.
But he was like, well, I like going play in the rain because the other guys don't. If it's
Did David Potter say that?
Yeah. Oh, David.
David, you go play in all the rain you want to, brother. I'm not. No.
He was like, yeah. I mean, but he's from Buffalo. So but I'm serious. It's meant to be enjoyed.
Yeah.
How could you enjoy watching a football game at 8 degrees at night? At least during the day, you have a chance to get a little sunshine, and try to make this enjoyable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like you want to enjoy the players. Think about the players, man.
I do think it's ironic that our academic to this college football. Our academic institutions can't do the math and get the scheduling right to make it convenient.
Seriously, man, I don't get it. I just think that and that's why I know that a lot of diehard Cleveland fans, and I know the games in the snow and all that, and everybody loves that and all that. But I'm telling you, man, how much more are you going to be able to enjoy the game in January when you're playing in that dome? I mean, you're gonna enjoy. I mean, I know there's something. We're out here bare-chested and it's 20 degrees and we're tough. And
that's fun for about that's novel for about 7 minutes.
Trust me, I get all that, but this is entertainment.
Yeah.
You pay $400 or $500 to go see this game. I mean, you want to enjoy the game.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, I just think you can work things out. Usually these college games are going to be in Miami or Arizona, somewhere where weather's not going to be an issue.
Yep.
You play these cold weather games the best you can during the day, and then at night you have the college football, and we do it all on a Saturday, and we just party all day Saturday, and then sober up and go to church on Sunday. I mean, it just seems like it would just work out so much better. But I know I'm not involved in the dollars and cents and all that stuff, and I know you can make more money by doing A instead of B, so they're always going to do it this way. But yeah, like when it's Clemson playing Alabama, and I hate both those teams anyway, and it was before sports gambling.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it down. Like I watched highlights.
Right.
I'm just not going to stay up on a Monday night to watch Dabo Swinney throw his hat every time he doesn't get a call, or Nick Saban do his stupid. I was like, I'm not watching this. You know, I'll watch it now if I put a $10 bet on it.
Right.
But I just don't have. Now, if that game was on a Saturday,
Mhm.
probably watch it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because your buddies are going to say, hey, come on over and we're going to have this, da-da-da-da-da. Because you could make a game out of it. You know, you could do your little whatever you're doing and little squares. What's the score going to be and all this. Crazy.
I have found myself, Tom, when you to that point, and I don't bet, but our picks. I have found myself when Lindsay and I watch games, like I thought about this past weekend, rooting for teams like 5 years ago. I never would have rooted just because
I mean, it's and you know I know we're kind of going round and round on this thing, and sports betting is going to help it regardless.
Oh,
I mean,
it's exponentially.
People who put like Miami was 3-1. I mean that's a pretty. I mean that's better than odds in the lottery ticket.
Right.
So, I mean you're going to put $10 on Miami to win that game, and that might give you a motivation to go ahead and stay up till midnight on a Monday and feel like crap at work on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Do like most people do at 20.6 call in. But
quiet quit.
It would just make so much more sense to just do a super Saturday where you had NFL playoffs and then you had the national championship game.
Yep.
Maybe start 8 o'clock, play it out in Arizona somewhere. You know what I mean? And that way, everybody gets football all day long, and you get your college, you get your NFL, and I just think it would be a better fan experience.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. But by all means, I would agree with that. So.
All right, you back, Kevin?
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. Okay, so the national championship game Monday. Speaking of that, how much of it did you watch, Chip?
I caught the second half portion of it. I did miss the first half, rounding up my army of children and getting them to bed.
So you watched the second half?
Yes.
You stayed up. It was close in the second half. It was a one-score game, and he threw the pick.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And the irony of it is, the guy who made the pick, can't remember his name. He's from Miami.
Oh, really?
No, it gets better. His daddy was the guy who committed the penalty on Ohio State's wide receiver in the game between Ohio State. So he commits the penalty, which allows Ohio State to beat Miami, and then his kid intercepts Miami to stop them from winning. So this family has stopped Miami from winning 2 national championships. It's like, what are the odds of that? What are the odds that the guy who committed the penalty in the national championship game intercepts the pass to end that game? I mean, this is,
It looked like at first, and obviously, you wonder why Beck made the pass that he did. And when they gave them that much time for that last drive, part of me was worried. I was like, I think they might have given this young quarterback a little too much time, and they were driving. They were doing decent, but I love Herbstreit gave a great breakdown of the cornerback knowing that he had safety coverage over the top, so he played it soft, and he basically just played off. And Beck didn't mask it enough, so cornerback basically just sat there just reading Beck's eyes, and as soon as the ball went up, he broke on it better than the receiver did almost. So,
yeah.
But
both defenses, I mean, just really good in that game. Just there was a lot of 3 and outs.
It was
in that first half.
It was a slow moving game, but it brought it increased the tension. That's for sure.
And you can't underestimate the job that Signetti did.
Yeah.
I've said many times he's not my favorite guy, but I'm sure he doesn't really care about that. He went to a school, literally, Chip, that has more losses in football than any other school in Division I.
Yeah,
and won the national championship
in 2 years. That's
2 years.
That's unheard of.
But the rules of the game. He if it was 10 years ago, there's no way couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
But, like you got Mendoza from California. You know what I mean? You just did not have those available transfers in past years. So a lot of people, you argue that, well, maybe it's it's going to just everybody's going to the elitist schools that can pay the most money. But I don't think it's going to be the traditional. I think there's going to be more players in the game now. I think you're going to see this again at other schools that all you need is a couple people to write some checks.
That's if you have the donor base, and like we talked about it last week. I think Indiana I talked about it at work. Everybody talks about Mark Cuban, but Cuban up till recently, he hadn't been supporting the athletic program substantially financially, and so
it was more than that because it's not like they just bought a bunch of Jeremiah Smiths. They had like a really good players.
Yes.
That they developed.
Yes. Well, that too. Not just.
But you're going to be able to get like, if it's 2017, you might not be able to get Mendoza. You see what I mean?
Yep.
You might not be able to get him to come.
Well, I don't understand why say a college football fan has an issue with, Tom, I choose to go to Alabama because they have shiny slides in the locker room. But if you want to pay me $50,000, it just ruins my day.
It's the old school purity argument in their mind.
These people really think that Ohio State and Alabama and Georgia aren't paying these players behind.
Beforehand. Yeah,
and Nick Saban made a point a couple weeks ago, is that the issue used to be the Southern players. He said, quote, nobody moves up north unless they're paid. Saban said that on one of the shows the other day.
Yeah.
So that's in real life and everything. Who says Tom sitting around here in South Carolina? You know what? I'm going to move to New York and I'm going to get paid less. That's what I want to do. Do people do that? I don't know if they do, but I think that's part of his point, and that was what a lot of the recruits like. You can sit on the bench for a year, go to school, and that's sold to mama. You're home, you're local. You can sit on here on the bench here in Alabama, and then in a couple of years you get to start. And then now you can be like, well, mama, they're out for me to $75,000 to pay to play in Indiana. Well, I'm going to go to Indiana.
Right.
So I think that, and I said that from the start, it's going to change. And I knew the quarterback stuff was going to. It's going to take a while to even out on the quarterback market because you're going to see who's good, who's not really quick. Like, oh, God, we pay him $3 million. But anyway, so we'll be back in a minute. KDC Broadcast.
The Large Marge, the Pink Cadillac, the Green Machine, and the Patriotic Floppy Man. And register to win some great prizes, including 3 rounds of golf, Charlotte Hornet tickets, T-shirts, movies, and more. And find out how one thin dime down will put you in a new Kia or a new Honda. Come in for all the details. So join us for the fun as the grand opening continues this Saturday, January 24th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Shelby Honda and Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Y'all come. It'll be fun. The Start Something New sales event is underway at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Unlock performance. Get $3,000 total cash allowance toward the purchase of select new Dodge vehicles in dealer inventory, plus finance, and get no monthly payments for 90 days on new 2026 Dodge Durango models. See dealer for details during the Start Something New sales event going on now at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Make 2026 the year you finally move into your new dream home from Key Builders of Lincoln. Go online at mykeybuilders.com and check out their many floor plans. Locally owned and operated and serving this area for 20 years, serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina. Key Builders, 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincolnton. Your key to your new home is waiting for you from Key Builders in Lincolnton.
Since 1934, that's right, 1934, Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today, the tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, represented over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wiley. Find out more at watsoninsurance.com.
This month's Scholar Athlete of the Month is Lan Farmer of Shelby High School. The award is sponsored by McDonald's, KTC Broadcasting, and What'sUpShopper.com. Lan is a senior at Shelby High School and is the son of Fred and Katie Farmer. Lan was quarterback of the state 3A champion Shelby Golden Lions. Lan also plays basketball. He has a 4.5 grade point average. Advanced courses include human geography, English, government, and environmental services. Extracurricular activities include the Beta Club, peer group leader for football and basketball. Lan is a member of the Elevation Church and participates in the food ministry on Wednesday nights. After graduation, Lan plans to attend a 4-year college to play football and major in environmental engineering. The McDonald's KTC Broadcasting What'sUpShopper.com Student Athlete Award recognizes not only the accomplishments in athletics, but also overall achievement in the classroom and community. Sponsored by McDonald's, KTC Broadcasting, and What'sUpShopper.com.
Make 2026 you move into your new home from Oakwood Homes in Shelby. As a matter of fact, 4 are set up and ready. 1 is on Ashland Court in Shelby and 3 in Drake Circle in Shelby. Yes, set up, ready to move into. See Oakwood Homes for the details. And if you have land, check out the great deals on the lot. Down payments have been reduced. Move into your new Oakwood home today. That's Oakwood Homes of Shelby, 1839 East Dixon Boulevard. Online at oakwoodhomesofshelby.com.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and his crew. I guess we could call them the Three Amigos right now. Or even the Three Caballos. Oh, there's some static coming through. There we go.
Yeah.
That's better.
You got to turn wheel staticky mic.
But you know,
take the over. Take the over.
Before we left though, that's one thing I do hate is even though I got mixed feelings about all the transfer portal and all this stuff, you know, but I hate the soap opera it creates. That all these people on social media just create this big, and they put over there, "Ooh, you won't believe this! Horrible news! Great!" I mean, it's just
all
like,
the clickbait. Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's like they're young men. They're gonna make their decision. You know, it's just like, you know, you can't take it personal when a guy decides to go one way or the other. But it is just like a soap opera, man.
Yeah.
It's like every day. And that's why, like, occasionally, like, I try to find one that's more level-headed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's just like,
good luck.
Sensationalized. It's just like, you know, it's like, okay, is this guy coming or going? I mean, just tell me. If he's going, he's going. What can I do about it? You know, it's like, what am I going to do? Drain my bank account? Right? So he stays? I mean, it's just so
everywhere, Tom. It's in
man.
every sport because these guys that want to try to make a living with these.
They want to make a living making podcasts in pajamas.
And so they're just making every MLB, the free agency period. Let's make up all these false things. It'd be great if this team made this XYZ trade, or this team's seriously interested in this free agent we've heard. And like,
that's why I've kind of switched to my presidential podcast because I just can't, I just can't take all this like every day. He's coming, he's going.
Yeah.
This guy's coming to coach. This guy's leaving. Matt Patricia's going to the NFL, and it turns out, you know, it's just like every day, man. It's like he's just trying to say something and throw something out there, and just.
Right.
Hopefully I get enough clicks to where I can, don't have to actually go to work anywhere that day. So it's so bad. It's just so bad. Like these people in van life. I'm gonna get a van and record it, and I'm gonna be I'm never gonna have to work because people are gonna watch my van life. It's just
my van life.
This just got dumb.
Awesome.
Well, I'm just folks, be careful in the storm out here.
Yeah.
Drive slow. If you'll drive as slow as Will Boykins, we should all be safe.
Let me out. I knew he was gonna say that. I'll say.
Good morning, William.
Hey, by the way,
Willie. Yes.
Great scramble job this morning on getting everything tuned up.
We try. Not well, but we try. Good to see you. Then
You could tell you was a quarterback.
Could you read the picture that I sent of the article that I sent out to you? Okay.
You didn't read none of my articles I sent to you this week.
Tom couldn't see. I ain't seen no text from you. You must be texting someone else.
Eric, do we have your phone number right?
No, I don't think so.
Every time I call it, it says, leave a message, better to text. So I know it's Kevin.
Well, anyway, we were talking college football, Will, and what do you think about we're going to move the game to Saturday?
I think that'd be great. I agree with Tom. We could have a whole party.
I'm saying, man, just have a football party there. I mean,
everything Tom said, that was. You can have a cookout and all your friends can come on, and it's a super.
Hey, if Kevin's coming over, get you some hot dogs. You know Kevin's likes his hot dogs. Just put them on the grill. Make sure you say, "Hey, Kevin,
please buy
how
hot
you want your hot dog?" Hey, Kevin, if you come to my party,
you don't have to.
I'll just give you.
You don't have to buy hot dogs.
They're giving them away today at Shelby Kia and Honda.
Yeah, Shelby Kia and Honda sponsoring our 3-point baskets on the WHS broadcast. Yeah, get over there and I might take my student driver there today just to kind of freak him out, because when I go to the parking lot, they look at like, oh no, please don't hit anything. It's people coming in here. But I usually that one kid I took. I said, hey man, we got some Subway sandwiches over here at Shelby Kia and Honda. He goes, really? I'm like, yeah, let's go there. Kid had a good time. I got to do this. So he went home.
I might slide by myself to sneak in right now.
The next day we got in and said, hey man, no, they got sandwiches here again today. I'm like, no.
There's something wrong with your wire. Let me cut you off real quick. We might have to plug your.
I have to go old school on.
Well, it's the input right there where it goes into the wall. You remember I moved the wire last week? Yeah. We'll check on Will in just a second.
Will's actually in the ice storm right now, folks. If you can.
That's Will reporting from
Will's on site.
I am from Asheville.
All right, we're gonna check on that one. But all right, now that Will's settled in, we're gonna take our next quick break. Come back up. We're gonna have bad picks, and we'll go through our college football fun tweets and more here on KTCBroadcasting.com.
I'm Calvin Hastings, and I would invite you to join myself, along with Captain Ron and Jeffrey the Pie Owens, this Saturday, January 24th, as the grand opening continues at Shelby Honda and Shelby Kia. We'll be there broadcasting live from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We'll have free DQ hot dogs, chips, and soft drinks. Plus, see Large Marge, the Pink Cadillac, the Green Machine, and the Patriotic Floppy Man. And register to win some great prizes, including 3 rounds of golf, Charlotte Hornet tickets, T-shirts, movies, and more. And find out how one thin dime down will put you in a new Kia or a new Honda. Come in for all the details. So join us for the fun as the grand opening continues this Saturday, January 24th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Shelby Honda and Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Y'all come. It'll be fun. Don't let your property become a jungle. Call on J. Douglas Tree Service. They can take care of any size tree, whether it be taking it down or trimming it up. And now they have a 75-foot bucket truck and a 15-inch chopper for mulch. Plus, they've added an excavator. For your free estimate, call 704-689-9459. Again, 704-689-9459. Don't monkey around. Call J. Douglas Tree Service today.
DeRisi Power Sports is your go-to for ATV and UTV parts, service, and accessories. DeRisi is nationally recognized for building race engines and suspensions. They also perform race bike builds. Stop in today and see Santo and Heather DeRisi. These people know what they're doing, and they're located at 4225 Falston Road in Shelby, or find them online at www.derisiracing.com or call them at 704-538-3512.
When it's game time, it's food time at Johnny's Mexican American Bar and Grill in Lincoln. Watch all the games on their Sunday ticket and big screen TVs. Game time specials include wings for 75 cents on Sunday, 6 at a time. Buy one Philly sandwich and get a second one for half price. Broadwurst with fries, just $7.99. And get $1 natties and natty lights for just $1 all day long. Every Sunday, the game kicks off at Johnny's Mexican American Bar and Grill, 1519 West Highway 150 in Lincoln. Check out their specials on Facebook, too. The Cherry Pit in Cherryville now has new hours. Listen up and come on out to the Cherry Pit. The Cherry Pit is now open Wednesday and Thursdays, 4 p.m. till 9 p.m. Fridays from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays from 1 p.m. till 9 p.m. Closed Monday and Tuesday. Check out the new fall drinks, and they have a new full cocktail menu. It's always a hit at the Cherry Pit. 201 South Mountain Street in Cherryville. Online at cherry-pit.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
This month's featured sandwich at the Cherry Pit is the Big Club Sandwich. And watch for Valentine's specials coming soon.
Hi, I just got an email from Eric Olmstead at Olmstead Plumbing, and as you know, they just recently opened up a new office in Shelby at 1204 South Post Road, but he wanted me to tell you with this winter storm, Olmstead Plumbing has emergency crews ready to roll. If you have a well pump problem, freezing water line, or bursting pipes, Olmstead Plumbing will have one of their emergency crews at your house or business in no time at all. The number to call is 704-472-9221. Again, 704-472-9221. Now write it down, 704-472-9221. Don't go plumb crazy. Call Olmstead Plumbing.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk. Hopefully we've got little technical issues fixed.
How we sound in there now?
You sound fine.
Does that sound better?
Yeah.
Will's in from the storm.
I think I made it back from the storm, okay? I'm telling you, the weather in Asheville is crazy, guys. It's crazy.
He made it back quicker from Asheville during that break than he did to get here to begin with.
I just never thought I'd see Will in a Shelby Golden Line shirt.
I know, right? Look at that.
This is not a Shelby
Steve
Golden Line.
Steve Degree, look at this right here. Take a picture of that.
Judah.
Sit up for a little bit.
There's a difference. A huge difference.
Yeah.
It's what again?
Yeah, one. Yeah, one's not.
I will say this for Shelby High School. I just want to thank Mr. Wortman, their principal over there, for letting us use that little crow's nest they have up there.
Yep.
And they were giving us a hard time about being on the court. Some of the officials didn't want us on the court.
Mm-hmm.
So he allowed us to go set up in their little crow's nest there. So he did accommodate us. We appreciate that. That was a really good place to call. It reminds me of being in Nixon Gym, or the charitable gym.
Yeah, right.
Our Central has one too. So he accommodated us over there. So I just want to thank Shelby High School for making that happen. Yeah,
it's a great.
That is the perfect place to call a game.
Well, it is, but I do want to apologize for getting in the ref's way that we've been doing games there for 30 years in that exact spot. So I hope that one ref, we ruined his night. He didn't get enough sauce at Arby's that night for him. That's what I hope he did. That's what I'm saying. Some people worry about things they got nothing to do with.
I mean, yeah, but it's just like it is nice where we're at a disadvantage and somebody works out something for it.
Right.
And he was disappointed that we couldn't come Wednesday night because we had Tar Heels on. So he's like, why aren't y'all coming tomorrow night? Lincoln's coming. It's like, well, Tar Heels are on. So
and that was a game to cover
good.
too.
Yeah.
That was a really good game.
Yeah.
You missed out on a good game there.
Just want to appreciate it. Just like my school, Burns, is always Coach Lenhart's always like, hey, what do you need? We'll set up the table. We'll move it back.
I wish they was this accommodating during football. You see the difference in basketball and football season. They're just.
But it's always been that way at Burns. That I've been there a long time, so they actually treat me pretty good.
Never seen the hot dog man at the basketball.
They sell pizza at
No,
your
They
best
sell the
burger.
pizza.
No, Kevin, no.
Hey, but I'm just saying, I've never seen them grilling in the concession stand.
I'm mad at myself because Isaiah Best was home.
Oh, wow.
And you know what that kid was doing, man? He was helping in the concession stand at Shelby High
Yeah,
School.
yeah.
What a
yeah.
kid, what a great guy.
That's awesome.
You know, can come back. He's played college football. Can be one of these. Hey, man, I'm blah. He's in there making hot dogs. You
They had a good season last year, too.
Yeah. I mean, he's a big old dude, you know, but just as
Oh,
nice.
you noticed Isaiah in there right
he's
away.
about 6'6". He's a big old dude. So he's like, hey, coach, how you doing? You know, it's like, you know, how's Anna, how's Jake? Just nice as he can be. But I went up there and I said, what y'all got to eat? He said, we got hot dogs. And his mom was.
Please buy one.
His mom. So I was like, yeah, I'll buy one. And then I wanted to take a picture of it and send it to Kevin, and I forgot to take a picture of the hot dog. So I just want to say, Kevin, yes, they do. The hot dog man was there. He's Isaiah Best.
He's got to be home.
It was him.
He's got to be home.
All I know is
They're
Isaiah's,
Bull Durham.
if Isaiah's mama made the chili for the hot dogs,
It's probably good.
Let me tell you something. When she was at Burns and I'd worked those Christmas tournaments and she knew I liked chicken wings. Oh man. She was like, what you want to eat? Chicken wings? I'm like, yeah, man, those are the best chicken wings, man. It's like I ate them, man. But you know, she can cook. Her and her sister. Yeah. Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, her sister's place is unreal.
All right, college football fun tweets, and then we'll do some bad picks. And then, of course, folks, we got a little NASCAR to talk about in a little bit. We've got
Why do I see him on the stream?
PGA Tour. Draymond, he was talking about the Hornets. The Warriors were mad at the Hornets this week. I don't know if you saw that. We'll get into that drama here in just a little bit.
The Hornets won by like 30 points last night. They come back. They almost beat the Cavs. By the way, Ann and her friends had a great time. A good friend of mine passed away. I'm sure you know he's got deep charitable roots. Sam Holmesley passed away, and his funeral was at the Presbyterian Church in Kings Mountain. So
I turned you off while you was rattling that paper.
Yeah.
Over
I just thought about it. Sorry, was not really feeling up to going.
Put my hand over it.
Yeah.
All right, so Tom, let's get back to college
yeah.
football real quick, and then we're going to get back into all that. This Indiana had as many top 10 wins this season, 6-0, as they had in the entire history of the program. Coming into the season, 116-1 against top 10 teams.
Wow. I mean, he's definitely, Cignetti's got to be one of the most popular head coaching prospects for any team, pro, college, or whatever. But I mean, if I'm him, I'm like, this is my program. I have built this. I can. It's difficult to have a better legacy than that if he can sustain it. If he can sustain it.
So, Tom, if you're, or let's just guess. Let's say Alabama calls Cignetti and says, we're going to give you $25 million a year. Are we going to Alabama? Are we going to Notre Dame? And he's talking about, well, I got a better chance to win a national championship at Notre Dame.
I think he's going to stay there. I think he likes it.
Think he will?
I think
that's my question now. Like he has ruined every coach's talking point that changes teams.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin left the team in the playoffs for like a 12th place team. See, every coach who's ever moved is like, I got a better chance of winning the national championship here because of my bank. He don't finish the sentence. Well, because my bank account's a little bit bigger, but anyway, that's why I'm here. But my thing is, now that he has went to Indiana and proved to the whole world it doesn't matter what school you're at, as long as we do things right,
if you do
we
your job.
can win. So there's no excuse at Carolina right now. You got the GOAT over there coaching.
Tom Brady's coaching.
Belichick is in the house. So Carolina, he should be on the hot seat right now. Yeah. If Cignetti could come in there and turn Indiana, and then I'm not taking right now. He's not taking the money to go anywhere else.
There are no hot seats at adult cheerleading competitions, Kevin.
He
did do it in 2 years.
I don't recall Cignetti's going to an adult cheerleading competition.
That is extremely.
You know what Signetti is?
Signetti didn't date.
He's what Belichick was 20 years ago. No nonsense and all that. Belichick needs to quit. For lack of better words, he's a fat old man with a young girlfriend. I mean,
he's a celebrity.
That's all he is now. He used to be a football coach. Now he's a fat old man with a girlfriend.
Well, Chip, how did we finish in college football in the year?
Total college football on the year. We wrapped up. So Tom and I both. So we were split 50-50 because you said you picked Miami, didn't you? So Tom and I both picked the national champion, Indiana. We actually both picked Indiana 3 weeks ago when we both picked Indiana to go to make the national championship. So on the year, we've got Will, Terry, Zach, and friends finishing 102-95. It looks like. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 102-95.
Over 5-0.
Yeah. Tom finished 103, 104-94. Kevin finished 121-77, and I finished 127-71.
There you go. As Chip was the college football champion this year in the
Boo! Terry would be losing his mind if he was here because the Big Ten's won the last 3 national championships.
There would be no argument here at all, would there?
Right, he would lose his mind.
He would have been pulling from Miami hard this past.
All right, we got some bad picks here. College football. This isn't a long one, obviously. We only had 3 games, but for you Indiana fans, you're gonna like it. So here's the bad picks from the last. From the Final 4 in college football.
Hey guys, I got lost and got pregnant. Got milk?
Tom, you got this? SEC? ACC.
I think it's addition by subtraction. Ole Miss is better without their pervert coach.
You might not be wrong about that, Tom.
Let's go Ole Miss to show Lane that they didn't need it.
The Hurricanes rebel and win 31-27 over Mississippi University.
Will, who you got?
I'm taking it.
You gonna take the Ducks?
The Hoosiers of Indiana dominate the Rubber Duckies of Oregon 56-22.
I'm gonna take the U. I like the defense.
All right, so I got Miami. Will's got Miami, and the other 2 have Indiana.
All right. The Indiana Hoosiers win the college football national championship 27-21 over the Miami Hurricanes. Yeah, baby! Indiana Hoosiers are the mother champions.
We got clash. Those are some bad picks.
We gon' crash.
Go Heels and go to hell, Duke!
Listen to North Carolina Tar Heel Sports on KTC Broadcasting.
Oh, that's great.
I can't believe Gerald said that.
I know, Jared.
I can't believe
Somebody's having a little bit too much fun with the AI machine. That's for sure.
Oh, I don't trust him anymore. I'm scarred for life. Now.
Are you saying you dream about that at night?
I walk by. I've got that framed in my living room. I walk by it every day.
Are you scared that picture's going to come to life?
Yes, Kevin.
What is that Indiana mascot? That's what I'm wondering.
He's a what is he? Bison, isn't he?
Let's internet.
Or is he a wildebeest?
You know what? I've looked up what a Hoosier was and learned and forgot about 3 times what a Hoosier is.
He's a bison.
The bison.
He is a bison.
There's no bison in Indiana.
But at one point it was.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, yeah, like back maybe the Ice Age or something like that. But they're on the plains. Indiana's not that far west. There's no bison in Indiana.
Yes, there are bison in Indiana. A prominent herd of around 100 bison was introduced.
So there's
in 2016.
There's probably more orange trees than bison in Indiana.
Hey, I'm just going off of what the internet said.
Paul just looked it up on there. There was 100 bison in Rutherford County.
Yes, there are. Yes, you're right.
They closed. I think they closed that when the guy sold it. I don't think they're there anymore. But it's just ridiculous. I mean, you make fun of Ohio State, but at least a Buckeye's a real thing. What is a Hoosier? A Hoosier is a person like my daughter's
National
boyfriend is a
champion right
Hoosier.
now.
He's a Hoosier. They had to make him the mascot.
What did Hoosier say? It's just a native or resident of Indiana.
But it's just basically I can't remember the exact. See, it's like I've looked it up, like Hoosier, the state's culture of hard work.
Don't remind them about the Tar Heels.
Yeah, I've heard a bunch of different things about the Tar Heels, but mainly because of the tar and pitch industry of the state. But you got a Ram for the Tar Heels. That's kind of dumb too. I mean, why don't they just change it to the Rams?
I'm sorry, Tom. Not everybody can be as all figured out as Ohio. I don't know what to tell you.
But the Buckeyes are a real thing.
It's a cotton seed.
It's not a cotton seed, Will. Well, did you sleep in agriculture class too? Did you pay attention in any class at Crest High School?
Why would I know anything about cotton? I'm just saying something.
It's just very strange for you to say that, Will.
Origin theories originated from the dialect terms used by Southern settlers in the Ohio Valley.
Ohio Valley. It's your fault, Tom.
Rough or uncouth frontier people.
I lived in the Mahoning Valley.
Uncouth frontier people.
Or possibly from a Saxon term for hill dwellers.
Whose year?
Other theories include originating from a
Say it again.
whose year.
Whose year?
Whose year. That's exactly what it's a whose year. And from a 19th century, we talked about this last week, Methodist minister named Harry Hoosier. So,
that would make more sense. That would make more sense, like somebody's name. You know what I mean? That somebody's name who's prominent there, so they started calling the people there, and it just kind of takes off from there.
Don't you know the story of old Thaddeus Tar Heel? Have you heard anything?
Thaddeus Tar Heel.
And you heard that?
He played backup quarterback.
He's still got some eligibility with Belichick. Might want to use him.
Tar Heel was originally negative. It's kind of like Yankee Doodle. It's a negative, it was a negative thing.
Yeah.
So let's see real quick. I think we had that. Any other comments on the college football season or anything? Anything college football related.
I will say,
I move on to some college basketball.
I will say it's kind of it's a story that you'll never hear again.
Yeah,
I mean, you might say, well, somebody else that you might not expect will win, like a Wisconsin might win the national championship, but they haven't lost more games than any other program in history.
I never knew that, and I only got interested today because they kept saying Buckeye. That's why it's called a Buckeye.
Are you okay?
It looks like a deer's eye.
Should I call the insane zone?
I'm glad you let me know that. That's awesome.
So
that's why it's called a
Because
Buckeye.
it looks like a deer's eye.
Okay, so we're talking about what are your major takeaways from college football? And Will says it looks like a buck's eye for a Buckeye seed. That's what
That we was talking about mascots, and I was like,
well, he only beat you by one pick, and y'all your friends. He can't talk that much.
I went against the grain to try to make a little money. Okay. Sometimes my heart got in the way of picking my 3-1 underdogs.
oh no, my heart got my way every week.
See, but I didn't do it. See, last week I picked Indiana, but I bet on Miami. So at least I'm right on the show. Like in years past, I would say, well, I'm going to pick Miami because I bet on Miami, but I've learned not to do that. So I can publicly say one, and if the other one wins, I win money. So that's kind of like when I bet on Pittsburgh in the second half of the Houston game. Okay, well, if Pittsburgh wins, I win money, but if they lose, that's all right too. So you gotta find ways you win either way.
That's why.
Alabama judge ruled Alabama basketball player who entered the NBA draft, played in the G League, and is eligible to come back and play college football at Alabama is actually a six-figure Alabama donor, and his wife represents one of the Alabama basketball players that was charged with murder.
Well, he can't come back and play basketball. But
he can.
Yes, he's been approved.
He's been
to play basketball.
Yes.
I thought you said football.
No, basketball. So they are some whatever rule that the lawyers or loophole they found. that they have found that somehow you can go to the G League and come back.
But he had an agent.
Will, I'm just telling you what happened. But again, I just told you the judge is.
It's the new normal.
I just read you who the judge is.
Okay.
I mean, you're over here trying to state facts. I just said the judge is an Alabama donor, and his wife represents the players who were charged with murder. Pretty sure he's going to rule in Alabama favor on this one. Now it'll get overturned or something. But they're talking about, all right, you know, with the new transfers and everything, and what do you do to fix it, or everybody thinks anything that's changed in college football has been a bad thing and had to fix it. So it just depends on your personal opinion. So my, I guess, questions is from the start, of course, and I don't think people realize it enough, is that they don't have multi-year deals. And so the NCAA, and they put out they do give you 1 year scholarships. So to get mad at these kids for saying, well, I'm going to go somewhere and play better, I think you're in the wrong spot with that. I don't see why you're mad about. I guess I said kids. I shouldn't. These young men, but there's a lot of jealousy with this. So, but the thing is that should the NCAA institute some type of so instead of all these redshirt years, you got 5 years, and that's it. Well, whatever it is, the NFL and NBA, they make their age limit rules. It's not the NCAA making age limit rules. It's not Alabama saying you can't go to the NBA at 19. It's in the NFL. So should there be a 5-year or 6 or whatever it is
age limit,
whatever it is that you can do?
Why are you playing college football when you're 26 years old?
NCAA sports.
Why are you playing college football? What was the average age of Indiana? That's the only thing I can think of.
27.
No, I don't think it was 27. I don't think it was their average.
I think I heard something on the other day that they had.
It wasn't that high. It was 23 or 20.
For Alabama, it was 23 years.
Yeah.
23.9 or 23.8.
For Indiana this year.
For Indiana, yeah.
I mean,
Indiana. And the
they
Packers,
had a couple of 27-year-olds on
and the
team.
Packers are a little bit older. Just slightly.
Yeah. See, what I'm saying is I'm not taking anything away from Indiana because, okay, what you got that, or you got Ohio State writing big checks to get all. I mean, you know, everybody's trying to get their angle. But I would just say that there needs to be a one short, what do you say, 24? 24 should be the absolute maximum age to play college sports. You're playing, there's some 30-year-old punters in college. You know what I mean? It's just stupid. You're 30 years old, you play college football.
All right, I'll make the argument, though, Tom.
I don't agree.
All right, so I'll make one argument against that.
So you think it's okay for a 30-year-old to be out there playing college football?
If they've got eligibility and they're getting their doctorate, sure, why not?
30 years old.
Yes.
Yes.
So here's where I don't know where y'all are going.
Okay.
Here's where I'm going with it. We've seen like old guys turn into pitchers in baseball and stuff before, and come in and make Major League Baseball and stuff. What about the cross athletes, the Tim Tebow's of the world? Instead of him having to go to the minor leagues, he could have actually went back to Florida.
Yeah.
And played college baseball.
Greg Paulus, the point guard for Duke, who went and played quarterback for Syracuse.
So you want Tim Tebow to go back to college baseball as a 26 or 27-year-old, take a scholarship away from an 18-year-old?
I didn't say he had to take a scholarship.
If he's
he's better than the
18-year-old's better than him, he's not taking it away.
Get out of the way and get out of the way. It's your time's over.
He's 27.
Your time is not over.
He's 27. Go play for the Birmingham Barons.
That's what I'm saying, Mike. You didn't want. What about Michael playing for the Tar Heels baseball? That would have been.
Oh, that would have been so fun. That sounds like something you'd say.
I've never seen a Carolina Tar Heel baseball game in my life. I'd have watched all the Michael Jordan Tar Heel baseball games.
So some 18-year-old kid coming out of high school who deserves the opportunity loses his roster
How
spot.
do he deserve
to
an
Michael
opportunity
Jordan?
if somebody else
Because Kevin thinks
if
it's
somebody
fun.
else
Because Kevin wants to have
how
fun.
is he deserving?
That's so stupid. That's beyond stupid.
What? So if LeBron called Ohio State and would have played tight end, you'd tell him no?
No. No. How about that? No. Learn that word. No.
What if he called Ohio University and said, I want to play for you guys?
No. You're 28 years old. Some other kid won. Just because you've got a name and you want to come up here and Kevin Hastings is going to buy a ticket and a hot dog to come watch you.
He doesn't like us.
It's
back
money.
to his character
So,
from Necessary Roughness.
Dude, it's just money. It's just
Okay. Let me change sports. Tony Romo.
I was going to say, okay.
Is a golfer, Chip.
Yep.
Would it not have behooved Tony to take 3 years and go to Stanford and play golf
Or J.R. Smith.
I was just about to say
J.R.
that.
Smith.
Or Steph Curry when he retires. Curry's a scratch golfer. Would it not behoove them to play college golf?
So
as
you got
opposed
to tell me
trying to
Tony
grind?
Romo at 50 years old is going to go back and play college, golf.
I do
A lot of guys do actually, Tom. There's a lot of guys that are like in their 30s playing college golf.
I do think that if they're going to do that,
They'll go back to
though,
community college. They need a golf team. I'm a scratch golfer. Why shouldn't I join the Yetis?
They don't-
Because you're too old.
You don't think so? If I take, you don't think I should take class at Cleveland Community College and play for?
You would do that.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
He's saying you were too old.
They actually change careers. So I want to be a golf pro.
They
Like,
can't.
I
So
wanna go
some
to college,
18-year-old kid.
I don't care about
some
him.
18-year-old
I
kid.
don't care one crap about him.
Who that position is for is taken by Tony Romo.
I disagree with that argument, Tom.
For them, they get that position.
I have never seen
you only get things that are for you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, guys. Since in high school, I didn't get a chance
college.
I didn't get a chance to play baseball, so I'm gonna go back to Crest High School and play baseball.
You can't. It's not. That's high school.
Why not? I can enroll. Well,
It's two different things. You can't enroll in high school once you graduate at high school.
Well,
you can go to college as many as one
I'm gonna enroll at Burns High School after I retire and take a
Oh, my
bricklaying
Lord.
class
That's-
so I can play on the golf team.
You gotta have a full-time
absolutely
schedule.
the
You need to have a full-time schedule.
argument you have ever made.
No, it's not.
In your life. That's the worst
it's-
argument when you
no.
take it back to high school. That's
It's
the worst
stupid.
argument.
No, it's the same thing. It's stupid.
It's not.
No,
College
it's
is
stupid.
different.
You're
It's-
playing at
So
a
you-
level.
so-
You're playing at
So
a
you
lower
telling
level.
me? You telling me? Here's the difference. You're telling me everybody that's went back to college after they 30 and got their doctorate
For job training, not to play sports.
It's the same
Playing
thing.
sports is job training.
Yeah, same
This is
thing.
stu- you
Valid.
guys are so
Valid.
stupid.
It's the same.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
job
same
training.
thing.
If I want to be a golf pro, like what if I want to be a golf pro instead of like trying to do an internship or at some local club?
Go pay
You
for
go
it.
play
Go-
golf.
go
you
pay
go
for
I'm
go
going
to
to play.
college.
I'm going to college and see. I'm gonna have to check my eligibility. I'm gonna see if I
I
can
don't
go
think I
play
should.
college football. I'm going to play college football.
I would
just
put it
to
this
prove
way:
a point.
if there's any college coaches out there that need a scratch golfer that's about 43 years old, I got eligibility. I'll take whatever class you want me. I'll take Tom's history class.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Cleveland
I
Community
mean, it'll be a good class.
Right. I'll take whatever they want. But like, I don't.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
see
we
why
want.
there's a-
We want a lot of creepy 40-year-old golfers going to the yoga
It's
classes
okay to
on
get,
campus.
it's okay to go back and be
When
a
you
doctor.
hire
It's okay
coaches
back
to
and be
go
a
to the
doctor.
yoga
Tell them when they
classes,
go back and play
you already
golf.
got 40-year-old
wrong.
coaches going to
He's
the
not
yoga
wrong.
classes.
Yeah, it's just-
So why not?
Will's not wrong.
It's just so
You
dumb.
paying people millions and millions of dollars to go to the yoga classes
Trying to
and be
stretch so I can get a
creeps.
birdie.
Y'all are so dumb.
So
I don't like the age limit. I like the years. Like you got
Yeah.
5 years to play golf, or 5 years to play baseball, or whatever. Yeah,
Oh,
whatever it
you only
is.
get that 5 years for one sport,
right.
for all sports.
One sport.
One sport.
Yeah.
So you can get 5 years for each sport.
Correct. I'm
with you.
Well, like I said, what if Steph Curry or Romo is good enough to be college golfers at 35 after they played their physical sport? And I'm like, I want to go back to Carolina.
It was done.
And I want to join the golf team.
It
And I
was
want to try to go
done.
pro that way.
And I want to date a 20-year-old and go to a cheer competition
Well,
while I'm
Belichick's
coaching.
doing
Well,
it.
20-year-olds are legal.
Stupid. You're so stupid.
So it's
You're so stupid. Almighty.
Jeez, almighty.
You guys are dumb.
Them are grown people at 20 years old.
All right. So.
At 18, they can go die in a war. So the grown people at 18.
But I can't play golf for Cleveland County Community College.
Okay,
All
so
right.
much for opportunities for young people. Let's give it to old, washed-up has-beens.
Speaking of washed up has-beens, when we come back, we're going to talk NBA. First, we'll see a highlight of Will Boykins at the last Hawks game he went to. Here we go! Trampoline!
That's going to end. That's going to end.
That's
bad.
going to end bad.
Look at Jason Tatum. Oh, look at the NBA dude's faces.
Yep. That's me. I guess you wonder how I got here.
This is where fans can sign up to attempt to dunk off the trampoline.
It was at this moment.
They say this is a fan, but I swear this is set up. He works in the janitor's department or something. They're just like, hey, you want to go here and make a fool of yourself? Yeah.
You made him just giggling. He's like,
He went viral there. All right, we'll be back. KDC Broadcasting.com.
I'm Calvin Hastings, and I would invite you to join myself, along with Captain Ron and Jeffrey the Pie Owens, this Saturday, January 24th, as the grand opening continues at Shelby Honda and Shelby Kia. We'll be there broadcasting live from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We'll have free DQ hot dogs, chips, and soft drinks. Plus, see Large Marge, the Pink Cadillac, the Green Machine, and the Patriotic Floppy Man. And register to win some great prizes, including 3 rounds of golf, Charlotte Hornet tickets, T-shirts, movies, and more. And find out how one thin dime down will put you in a new Kia or a new Honda. Come in for all the details. So join us for the fun as the grand opening continues this Saturday, January 24th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Shelby Honda and Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Y'all come. It'll be fun.
It's a gigantic store-wide Sealy mattress closeout sale at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Now you can save from 50 to 60% off. Offer good on in stock floor models only. There's one there for you. Also, they still have Speed Queen in stock, but they won't last long. And remember, you get next-day delivery from Hendrick Appliance Sales and Service, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. On the right going down, on the left coming up.
Save up to $3,000 on select Kawasaki off-road motorcycles at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Also make light work for your wallet with a new Suzuki with financing as low as 1.99% APR for 60 months. And how about the new Slingshot with 1.99% APR financing with $1,000 customer cash and zero money down. And meet the new Polaris RZR Pro lineup at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
LVP Flooring. Price as low as $229 a square foot. You heard right. Beautiful LVP flooring as low as $229 a square foot. We're at, well, it's only one place, Barrett's Floor Covering in Kings Mountain. They are locally and family owned and operated. And you'll find it all, from waterproof floors to luxury vinyl to carpet and hardwood. That's right, Barrett's Floor Covering, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. Online at barrettfloorcovering.com. Grizzly the Greeter says start 2026 off with a stop in at Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes in Cherryville. This is the time to save on your new Liberty Shed. Take $100 off 8-foot models, $150 off 10-foot models, $200 off 12-foot models, $300 off 14-foot models, and $500 off 16-foot models. Also this month, remaining play sets half price, on-site builds 25% off cost, and get free vinyl shutters on all Liberty Sheds. Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes, 2268 Lincoln Highway in Cherryville, right across from Ace Hardware. Online at blessedbuildings-tinyhomes.com. Like them on Facebook too.
Your sweetheart will love you even more when you buy them a new piece of furniture or accent piece from McGinnis Furniture in downtown Cherryville. Now take from 20 to 40% off throughout the big store. But that's not all. Take up to 50% off accessories. Now that's a special sweetheart deal. From McGinnis Furniture, 303 East Main Street in downtown Cherryville. Online at McGinnisFurniture.com. Like them on Facebook too.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Out with Kevin and the gang.
All right, JP, happy Saturday morning. All right, we're going to do a little NBA action where this week we saw the great LaMelo Ball against the Cavs. 1 for 15.
Oh, my God.
He smoked it.
0 for 10 from 3. And, Tom, it's funny you said that.
He smoked something.
It's funny you said that. This tweet, actually, when I bring it up, says, did LaMelo play this game high?
Oh, my God. Did you see the step out when he shot that?
We already know his decision-making is awful. But, like, that was funny that was the actual, like, quote on this tweet. Like, did he play this game high?
Is he playing that bad to get traded?
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, you know he wants to go to L.A. He wants to be. They won't put him on the Clippers. They want him. They want him to be the face of the Clippers.
Okay.
Is what their goal is.
Offer.
Now, send us Kawhi. I just want Kawhi straight up. I don't care about any of the picks, futures, none of that. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care if Kawhi don't play half the season. I'd rather have Kawhi come out there and play half the season than
if he even plays halfway decent, the Hornets win that game.
That's what, yeah. Your point guard goes 0 for 10 from 3, Tom.
Wide open.
There used to be a time, and I remember Kyrie Irving said it in an interview, and it just blew my mind. There used to be a time, Will, where the point guard was supposed to run the offense and make sure things worked.
That was great.
And people got their looks. Everybody touched the ball, and if you scored points, it was good.
It's a plus.
Any game I scored a lot of points in, we were either got beat by a lot or it was close. Yeah. If I didn't score any points, we were killing people. So
facilitate the game.
Correct. Like there's a way to run the offense and the point guard, Kyrie Irving said it when somebody asked what Kyrie is Derrick Rose. They asked him if he was shooting too many times, and his response was, "I'm the point guard, man. I'm supposed to score points." And I'm like, nobody's ever told him he's running the point of the offense, the top of the point of.
That's AAU
so
ball.
He went to Memphis College. Nobody told him there. Was it Pitino there? Who was his coach at Memphis?
Calipari.
I don't remember.
Was it Calipari?
At
Ain't that where he went?
I can't remember. It's been so many years.
And he thought his job was to score points because he was called the point guard.
He's a point guard.
And so that's what these kids think nowadays. You're supposed to score. You're supposed to score the points. And I get it sometimes in high school. You might be the best player on the team because you can dribble your stick.
Kind of like the quarterback runs a lot in high school and at higher level.
Yeah, Calipari.
Exactly, Tom. Like you can't win that way. Like you can't run in quarterback like you just said. And then you get up here and your point guard goes over 10. Tom says, they could have won that game. Maybe if you don't shoot 5 of those threes he airballed, we could have. And the guy he passed it to shot 40% from the field. There's, 4 points?
If you're going to be that type of scorer at point guard, you better be a generational talent like an Isaiah Thomas, or you've got to be somebody who transcends the way the game is played like Steph Curry. And that's your 2 examples of
Magic Johnson.
But was Magic their leading scorer?
Well, he was once.
With Kareem and Worthy were. So, but
he could score.
Right. But everybody, Showtime in facilitating the offense with assists.
I think the only one he led them scoring in, Tom, was the one where Kareem was out when he was his rookie year.
It might have been his first year.
He had to play
I guess to refine that point, leading scorer, as opposed to being able to score.
Correct.
But I mean, he was both. I mean, if you needed him to be the leading scorer, he could. But he'd rather not, be the leading scorer.
So like centers are almost the same way. Like they don't have to be the leading scorer. You don't need them to be, as long as they're there and do their job. If 2 people do their jobs in their team, if your center and your point guard does their job on their team, you're going to have a lot of success.
You're going to play pretty good ball.
If those 2 people have good games.
Now the center's job is to go out there and shoot 50-foot 3-pointers and all this stuff.
You know how mad that would make Kobe and Michael, because they're shooting the ball and nobody's getting their rebounds. Like if you take some of those shots, you're taking contested shots, expecting, hey, Rodman's going to pound this board. If I do miss it, I might be able to. If he misses it, let's say I miss my jumper and Rodman gets the rebound, I know I can cut back right back towards the basket and get a pass back from Rodman.
You know who does that at the high school level? Shelby does that. They got those 2 big boys that can rebound. And they shoot when against Burns. Their first 4 baskets were literally second chance points. Mm-hmm. So I mean, like I kind of appreciate that. You got your big man doing what he's supposed to do. Yeah. Get in there, do the dirty work, box out, get rebounds, get second chance points.
Like I don't mind the 7 foot. It's just the center, the guy that's supposed to get the rebounds needs to be down there. The 7 foot Dirks and the Kevin Garnett's, the athletic power forwards. That's fine. Get out there, shoot your threes. You got to move, Will. Don't you? Can't just have Ostertag sitting at the 3 hoping to catch it. It will get who's the dude that Kristaps Porzingis.
Wemby is another 7-footer, but you would never look at him. You never look at his
Wemby's
frame.
An alien.
Yeah, you never look at his frame and go, man, that dude probably need to go ahead and go to the paint because he tall. You never look at his frame and say that.
Speaking of Wemby, real quick, I do got a video for you guys.
I say that on defense because they ain't nobody going to get a shot off over him if he's in the paint.
Yeah, but he's not going to keep anybody from backing him down.
Is he kicking the net?
He's kicking the balls that are stuck in the basketball goal with a foot on the ground.
He's an alien. He's an alien. He's definitely an alien.
He's got green blood, don't he, Tom?
He's an alien. Somebody made that dude in a lab
somewhere, Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith are in that arena keeping an eye on him.
I'm telling you, man, he's an alien.
Tom says check the French cloning facilities right now.
I'm just telling you, man.
Something's going on.
He was created in Wuhan.
There's a lot of people that accuse Yao Ming of being part of the military.
I can believe that.
And there was a tall woman there at the same time that they were talking about her, that she was in it. But anyway, it's how people just speculate everything, being silly.
You can't even be tall no more.
No, you can't even be tall. Let's see. I did have some more NBA stuff.
No one's ever accused me of being made in the lab.
So
that's for sure.
Sorry if it's kind of funny. Draymond says the Hornets are tanking. Draymond, can I tell you something? I know you're not familiar with Charlotte Hornets basketball. We ain't tanking. We suck.
We just playing. We ain't tanking.
This is Charlotte Hornets basketball. We've been doing this for 30 years. What do you mean? This is what we do. Tanking. Come on, we ain't
it's the only team never been to a conference final, right?
No, never been on Christmas Day, never been on conference final. And he's talking about we're tanking, Tom.
We have one number one pick.
We've only, in the history of the franchise, we've got one number one pick.
If we're tanking, we're not doing a good job of that either historically.
Tanking since the late 90s.
Yeah. The Spurs have 90 championships, and they keep getting first number one overall picks. But we're the ones tanking around here. The Lakers get ones and twos, but we're the ones tanking.
Could have had Kobe at shooting guard when he retired. SGA could have taken his spot.
He says the Hornets is the team that is taking right in front of your face in plain sight. The fact they have LaMelo Ball coming off the bench, I find it very interesting. They're a much worse team and so easy to guard when LaMelo is not on the floor. Also, when you look at this team, trade deadline's coming up. They got to move somebody. It's just the nature of these sorry teams. So we're sorry, but we're tanking.
Right.
Like, you can't be both, Draymond. And then they were mad about the defense that the Hornets played this week, calling the Hornets Bush League for what they did. Basically, I don't know. Did you guys see it?
How dare you play zone?
They ran box and one on Steph. And
great.
They got mad about it. But like, why do you get mad if you beat them? Like, so they call the Hornets Bush League. I got it. There's a video I'm trying to find him. One of the guys followed Steph basically to the bathroom.
That's the assignment when you're about someone.
Right.
If he go to the bathroom, you go with him.
That's exactly what the coaches tell you. If you've ever played basketball,
you flush the toilet for him.
I told my youngins when I was coaching the youngins exactly what I told them. I said, you got him. And he was like, he's back there. I said, I don't care. You go, like you just said, they go to the bathroom, you stand there next to him. And one of the guys did for the Hornets. It was hilarious. He walked basically down the hall with him. But yeah, they were a little pissy about that, Tom. Should we care about them?
No.
How dare you make somebody else on this team score?
Why would you use a daggone strategy that almost works?
Right. Bro. This team's 12 and 21.
Somebody should be. I mean, but you can really abuse the middle on that box and one if you got some cutters and the one guy's getting all that attention.
I mean, here's the problem with that. If they're running the box and one and you got that ready available ability that you know that they're running,
use the paint.
Use the paint. That's what. That's how you stop.
And you know what? You know why you can really use the paint because nobody calls 3 seconds anyway. So I mean, you know what? Just
here's Draymond hitting a three on Charlotte, but watch as you see. Just watch Steph though. Where's he's being face guarded and like people don't understand. This is what you try to explain to like young basketball players, LaMelo. And the LeBron fans and stuff. You guys LeBron fans are worried about throwing it to the open man and letting whoever gets it shoot. They guard Steph because they don't want him to shoot. And that's what you're supposed to guard that man. I'll let Draymond take 50. He'd take 100 of those a night.
Yeah.
I'd rather him take 100 of those instead 100 wide open threes than Steph take whatever 10 or 15 of them contested. And they don't get that. Like you'd rather have Jordan shoot the shot or Kobe shoot the shot contested as opposed to chip in the corner, Lola Bunny over in the corner in Space Jam.
That's legitimate.
Jordan didn't kick it out to Porky Pig in Space Jam. He dunked on the Monstars. He saved us. We'd be all the alien slaves right now if y'all watch the movie.
Space Jam is legitimate strategy.
You know, I would criticize you for watching that, but you do have 3 children, so I will give you a pass.
Yeah, that was,
oh my God.
That movie was made.
You just admitted that on the air.
That movie was
I
a child when the movie
I totally
came
gave him an
out.
out on that. Well, you're probably watching that with your kids. No,
I got the soundtrack. What you talking about? Fly like an eagle.
He was. What you in college?
17.
No,
He
you.
was-
Yeah,
I
you
was
got
in
high
high
school.
school. I was in high school
He
when
was
it came
young
out.
when that Sicko came out.
Yeah, it was in high school when it came out.
Tommy, you forget we around a bunch of youngins.
I was a Carolina basketball camp watching Space Jam.
I wouldn't watch Space Jam if I was like 15.
Well, Tom, do you know the plot? Do you know what happened?
I have no idea.
Okay, so let me explain what happened.
Oh, great.
So,
Don't ask a question you don't want the answer to.
so in Space Jam,
You should
Can
have said yes.
you tell that he's not a boardette?
A what?
Boardette.
A boardette. I don't know then. Go
Let
ahead
him
and
get
explain.
on. Let him get on with it.
So
Get it over with.
in Space Jam, the aliens are coming to take over the planet, right? And so the Bugs Bunny and them need Michael to play a basketball game.
The plot thickens.
To save the Earth.
The aliens,
Now,
the
we make
aliens
it-
possess
Mike-
5 of the NBA
right,
stars.
The aliens possess 5 NBA stars. And the
Charles Barkley.
Barkley, Sean Bradley,
Larry Johnson,
Patrick Ewing, and 2
Charlotte Hornets.
Charlotte Hornets,
Yeah.
baby, Muggsy Bogues, and
and
Grandma.
Grandma.
Even though they didn't have Grandma in the actual movie part.
But he does make a quote about it. He said, "My grandmother could play better than them."
Well, anyway, Tom, if you're surprised, Jordan gambles and bets the aliens on a basketball game. So it's between the Toons and Jordan and the
NBA
the
possessed
NBA
people.
possessed players who are now monsters. They're
The
big
Monstars.
giant monsters.
Bill Murray comes out and makes a cameo.
Oh, that's good. Bill Murray. He's a.
So basically, they're going to
He's a
enslave
great
the
guy.
human race.
Stand-up guy.
Basically,
Stand-up guy.
they're
Great
going to
guy.
enslave the human race, and Jordan saves us. Now, so, and again, the final play of the game, he ends up dunking on all the Monstars from half court.
Non-stars.
He
Play
did-
on words.
That's their names.
It's a pun.
And he did not get kicked. And you know what he didn't do, Tom?
Fun
and that's
with
the
puns.
joke that we were making. Jordan did not kick it to Porky Pig in the corner to save the world.
They
LeBron would have, and that's why he's 4-6 and Jordan's 6-0.
There's actually a joke about it because remember Bill Murray's like, "Michael, I'm open."
Right.
Never mind.
No. Yeah. Michael looked at it with a note.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know what? That sounds like a great movie. When my power goes out, if I've got enough juice in my Jackery, I'll go ahead and plug up
You
my
should.
phone and watch that one.
It's a great. So Tom, some people. think
Larry
that's a
Bird's in it?
That's a documentary. And Space
a
Jam.
documentary.
So when Space Jam 2 came out, we were afraid, kids our age, that the world was going to end because Jordan's 6-0 and he's playing the aliens. We feel confident about that. But we're sending Mr. 40% over here to face the aliens. Like we don't got a chance. We don't got a chance. We're gonna be slaves.
At least call it correctly. It's a docudrama, not a documentary. Let's get it right. It's a docudrama.
All right, so there's our NBA explaining Tom. Space Jam today.
How did I miss that cult classic?
The sound
Okay.
was the soundtrack not banging?
It was.
It was a good soundtrack, right? It was a good soundtrack.
What year was it? Like 98 or?
It was when he
9?
was retired. It was when he was coming back from retirement.
Yeah, it was because he retired. And he come back. The stories about him coming back.
They talk about it in The Last Dance because when they were filming Space Jam,
What year was it? I didn't ask for the whole history.
Well, they made
of
a
it.
new one, Tom. as well.
96.
96.
96, Tom.
Okay, thank you.
So I was.
You
14
weren't
years old,
17.
14 years old.
You were 14. Well, that makes sense. I mean, 14-year-old. Yeah. 1996, I was 22 years old, and I was working 7 days a week, 5 days in the school, 2 days at the trucking company. So that I didn't have time for Space
I was also
Jam.
a basketball holic, Tom. At
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
point
you
in my
were,
life,
yeah.
I was on every
I'll
basketball
give
court
you
I could be at.
that. Yeah.
Fly
I'll give you
like
that.
an eagle. Let's see. Hit 'em high. That's my. I like that one.
I like hit him.
Hit 'em high is pretty. We're gonna listen to that in the break. Upside down, I turn to you bugging. That's the way I like it. Basketball Jones. Oh baby. Ooh.
Somebody's
Say it again. No, go back to the
Somebody's-
basketball joke.
Somebody's worse
I got
than
a
Will at
basketball
singing.
chains, oh baby. Ooh. You ain't never heard that one, Tom?
No.
We'll be back in a minute for some basketball jokes.
Tom ain't never heard that. What you mean? You ain't never heard that. Tom ain't heard that.
Real quick, standings. We'll do the standings real quick, then we'll come back.
Okay.
We'll do the standings. I know where the Cavs at, Tom. Are they in the second, third?
They won last night against the 12-win Sacramento Kings. They won the other night against what is it? The 16-win Charlotte Hornets or whatever they are. How many wins is Charlotte?
Cleveland's in fifth.
17. We won.
Yeah, you won. I heard that.
Thursday.
They won, so the Cavaliers are good at they kind of like do like me when I coach soccer. I'd go hunt me where's this sorry team that we can actually beat. Anybody that's sorry, they beat them. Anybody that's good is going to beat them. So they got a couple things to get ironed out. They need Strus back. Hopefully they get Strus back, and Garland's been in and out. Just if they can get healthy and start making a push, making a little run. I think the East is up for grabs, Kevin. Really, you know what I mean? What dominant team is there?
I mean, the Celtics are missing.
In Chip's words, what scary team is there? I mean, like, what? Are you scared of any of those? Are you scared of the Pistons? You ain't scared of them teams.
Raptors.
If Giannis gets healthy and gets traded to the Knicks, then that'd be a little.
So what's going to happen is LeBron's going to get traded to the Cavs, and then everything's going to change. Now that the East is wide open again, here comes LeBron.
I don't think he wants to go to Cleveland.
He doesn't.
He's been there, done that.
If he wants a jersey retired somewhere, he's going to have to go back to Cleveland.
Oh no! All of them say he's going to have statues in every arena.
He can't.
Miami,
he's not going to have any statues retired.
Cleveland.
Bill Russell's 6 has been retired. That's why he went back to 23. Are they going to retire 23 of the Lakers for your Disney World Championship?
Yeah, true.
23 is already retired for the Heat because they retired Jordan. So it's up to the Cavs. So y'all got some decisions to make on that one.
You're not retiring a guy who left twice.
That's what I'm saying. If he left once, Tom,
you might.
Right?
Not twice.
But no, y'all ain't good enough for me twice. Will you put a statue up for me?
He's kind of like
I won you a championship.
He's kind of like the guy who was with a girl and he's like, want me somebody else, and then I could always go back to her, because she's vulnerable and I'll take advantage of that. And then he left again. And the girl's still sitting waiting for him to come back.
He left her twice, and the Cavs still got his picture up.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like, this is the girl in high school that broke up with me, but I'm going to stalk her Facebook. That's kind of the way they're like that with Baker Mayfield, too, Kevin.
They're
like that with Baker Mayfield.
It's like that relationship with you can't break, like you're saying, can't break up with a girl, and you break. But Mom, Dad, this is my lesson. I can't seem to learn.
Well, Will has LeBron as far as that goes.
Don't get attached.
and him jumping teams and showing everyone else to jump teams, and I try to get the best situation possible. Don't stay anywhere. Have we seen the end of a lot of retired and numbers and
we probably have,
and statues?
We probably have.
I don't. Dirk will get his. Steph will get his.
I saw one last night.
But
different sport.
But Giannis is begging to get out of Milwaukee. Is he going to get one now?
No.
After you begged to leave somewhere? We ain't put up anything for Lonzo Mourning. He won a playoff game, but again, you're not building a legacy. Anyone's not building legacies anymore.
Because they're too much money chasing.
Money kills legacy.
So no Kevin Durant statues, no Kawhi Leonard statues.
Where?
That's what. Where?
Steph.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Steph is the one.
Yeah.
Luka, if he stays with the Lakers for 15 years and wins one, probably. Win beyond him, might.
He won't.
He won't beat.
Jokic might.
Yeah,
Luka,
if SGA stays,
ain't gonna be in shape to stay 15 years. No way.
He might have turned a corner this year.
All right, boys, we'll take our break. We come back. We got NFL Championship weekend to talk about. Bad picks and more. QPCBroadcasting.com.
I'm Calvin Hastings, and I would invite you to join myself, along with Captain Ron and Jeffrey the Pie Owens, this Saturday, January 24th, as the grand opening continues at Shelby Honda and Shelby Kia. We'll be there broadcasting live from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We'll have free DQ hot dogs, chips, and soft drinks. Plus, see Large Marge, the Pink Cadillac, the Green Machine, and the Patriotic Floppy Man. And register to win some great prizes, including free rounds of golf, Charlotte Hornet tickets, T-shirts, movies, and more. And find out how one thin dime down will put you in a new Kia or a new Honda. Come in for all the details. So join us for the fun as the grand opening continues this Saturday, January 24th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Shelby Honda and Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Y'all come. It'll be fun.
You could be our special Valentine's sweetheart. Register to win a $500 Valentine's shopping spree. You could also win a dinner for two, roses, candy, and jewelry. All you have to do is register at one of our participating merchants, including Cummings Furniture on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, at Pro Wellness Chiropractic on Clark Drive in Lincoln, at the Pancake House on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, at the Chuck Wagon Grill, Highway 27 East in Lincoln, at Thelma Lou's Barbecue on College Road in Shelby, at Century Drug Center on East Main Street in Boger City, and on Highway 27 South in Stanley, at Classic Ford Sales and Classic Ford Service on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and at Oakwood Homes on Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby. Grand prize drawing will be Friday, February 13th. Register today. You could be our 2026 Valentine's sweetheart.
Here's some good news from the Captain's Cap Family Fish House on Linwood Road in Gastonia. Now you can order online, and you can even pay online through Menufy. That's right, Menufy. You just order online, pay, and pick up your food. Just download the Menufy app and enjoy your favorite Captain's Cap meal. Make it a family tradition. Bring the family to the Captain's Cap Family Fish House, 3140 Linwood Road in Gastonia. Online at captainscap.com. Like them on Facebook too. And now they have Menufy. Order today. For over 20 years, TRT Trailer Sales in Lincoln has been serving this area with the finest in all kinds of trailers. From utility trailers to dump trailers, from racing trailers to concession trailers. They've got it all, plus a parts and service department. And you can even lease to own. Family owned and operated since 1996. For a full inventory and more information, go online to trttrailersales.com. TRT Trailer Sales, 3302 Gastonia Highway in Lincoln. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, 9 to noon on Saturday. The time is now, right now. Get to Today's Pro in Shelby and get ready for the cold winter weather ahead. Check out the line of gas logs. Today's Pro has a great selection to choose from. Plus, they'll install them in your home. And they offer great service, too. When the power goes out, your gas logs from Today's Pro will keep on burning. They do it all. Today's Pro, 1325 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Call 704-600-8393. Online at thetodayspro.com. You are ready to ride with a 2013 Honda Odyssey EXL van at Oak Grove Auto Sales and Service. It's a local trade-in and dealer service, plus brand new tires, new timing belt, brand new water pump, sale priced at $84.95. Check it out today and be sure to get a pre-winter checkup on your vehicle. Check those tires, antifreeze, brakes, shocks, windshield wipers, lights, and more. And insurance work is always welcome. That's Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop, 522 Oak Grove Road, Kings Mountain. Online at oakgroveauto.com and check with them for employment opportunities.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang. They're talking about, I think, NFL, pro football, something along those lines. I know the guys are.
We're jamming to the Monstars anthem.
Yeah.
Tom's hitting them high up in here.
Tom ready to watch the movie.
You see
Yeah,
me giving him the
I-
stop too high, he doesn't stop it too high.
I don't think I'll be watching that movie. But you guys can. That's good.
What a hater.
Did I say I hated it? Did
No,
I say
I said you're being a hater.
Yeah, you're being a hater.
Yeah.
There's a
I
difference
choose
between saying
not to
it
do certain things because I do not get enjoyment.
because you're a hater, Tom.
It's American classic.
It did. That music did remind me of my college days, high school days. That style of music. That old 90s music was good. 80s, 90s stuff was good. Not really been the same. A little bit of the early 2000s. And I think time stopped for me in about 2003. It just continues on. I listen to the same music. I have the same clothes. Have the same haircut. You know, pull for the same teams. Just like time stopped. It happens. Like my dad, I think time stopped for him like 1978. It's just done. It's still 1978 in his mind.
I tell people I quit listening to music after 2005.
Yeah, it's just kind of what it does, man. You just stop.
All right, stop. So we do want to show you how the world got saved. We got a behind the back pass from Bill Murray to Michael up the middle.
This is actual movie.
Yeah, this is the actual movie.
This is the movie. Yeah. To Lola Bunny, she's got to cross up Charles the Monstars. There's Daffy in the corner, and it's stolen by Bugs. But again, like we said, game's on the line. You don't give it to Porky Pig. You don't give it to Bill Murray in the corner.
He traveled.
You give it to Michael, who had a gather step.
Who had a gather step.
And then dunked from half court.
Mike, I'm open. Never mind.
And it's the and one. He didn't even get to shoot his free throws, Will.
He got the Nike logo.
Didn't even get to shoot his free throws right here. See, Thompson. Remember, Tom, it's a tune. You've seen Roger Rabbit, right? It's basically like Roger Rabbit. Yeah. But with Michael Jordan. So you're in Toon World, so things can happen.
He just found out he could do this about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. That's Barkley in the purple, by the way. And then the humanity is saved, and we're not enslaved by that guy. So you can thank Michael. You didn't know it happened.
That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT, right?
Thanks, Michael. Thanks for not giving it to Bill Murray. It'd be awful if we
For the
had
love
to.
of God, thanks for not kicking it in the corner to Bill Murray.
The golf scene with Larry Bird is good too.
Basically, Tom, how they stole him. He was golfing with Bill Murray and Larry Bird, and the Toons stole him out of the. Michael reached down in the hole to pick it up, and
Michael made a hole in one.
They sucked him through the hole to Toonland.
Interesting.
All right, if the Rams win this week, it'll be only the 5th time this century. That means 2000 for you folks keeping up. That a wild card team has made the Super Bowl. The other teams, 2020 Tom Brady, 2010 Aaron Rodgers, 2007 Eli Manning, and 2005 Ben Roethlisberger.
So does Rodgers have like two Super Bowl visits and one win? Or
Correct.
Okay, that's what it is. Two Super Bowl visits. He's 1-1 in Super Bowls. Okay, couldn't remember.
No, he has one Super Bowl.
Oh, that's no. I'm sorry, I'm thinking the Steelers. He's only been to one. He's undefeated. Yes, Roethlisberger's been 1-1. That's right.
Roethlisberger's 1-1.
Seemed like Roethlisberger went more than that. Only two Super Bowls.
He lost to Green Bay and went back and won it the next.
They won against Arizona.
Yeah.
He won 2, didn't he?
I couldn't remember. I thought it was more than two Super Bowls. I
thought they won 2.
All right. Runs together.
Well, I guess. Which quarterback has won the most NFC championships since 1999?
Most NFC championships?
NFC, not AFC, with Brady in them.
Since 99?
Since 99.
Brock Purdy?
No. I like where you're going. Yeah, multiple. This guy won 3.
Hold on. Don't tell me this.
Wilson?
2 different teams.
Wasn't Russell.
Was not Russell. That's a good guess though.
I think Nick Foles only won 1, but it was like some oddball like that you
The
think
greatest show on turf. Kurt Warner.
Oh yeah.
1-1 with the Rams, 0-1 with the Arizona Cardinals. So Kurt Warner went to 3 NFC Championship games. So
he's a good guy. He's a guy you can pull for.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to show Michael Irvin. He talking about his college stuff. What we talking
Well,
about?
he's a great guy.
His explanation to this right here.
Oh, you saw this?
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
That's what I was going to show you. You want to show it?
Man,
what a guy.
cocaine don't last no 5 hours.
I'm saying,
And if you got some cocaine that lasts 5 hours, I want some of it.
Listen.
I'm right there in front of the camera for 5 hours. So after the game, I do a little belt thing, and everybody sends me all the stuff. Man, Mike, right now, he coked out right now. He all on coke. I'm like, wait a minute.
That guy
y'all.
is.
Wait. First of all, y'all know damn well coke don't last 5 hours.
That was his answer. That's what Will said.
Y'all know damn well
That's suspicious
coke don't last 5 hours. And I hadn't partaken in 20 years. But if you got some 5-hour stuff, let me know. That's what I'm saying, man. Stop saying.
So he was saying he wasn't, Tom. I don't know if you believe him or not. that is Michael Irvin. But he has not.
Miami Hurricanes. That's the face of your school.
He said had not partaken in 20 years. Yeah. Tom, that's better than the Olsons. That's what's bad.
Bull crap.
You don't believe the 20 years thing?
Look at him jump in front of the official in the Mississippi game. He literally gets in front of the official trying. Did we watch that in here?
Yeah, we watched it.
We watched that in here. It's like he literally
You
steps
talking
in front
about
of the
after
official.
shots. This is after the fact that he was on cocaine for all them years in the NFL.
I mean, cocaine's not that hard to carry. I mean, you know, you could take a little bump here and there during the game over a 5-hour period, Michael, which we know you did. But it's cool. It's cool. Whatever. Whatever.
What experience do you have with this drug that you can just say a little bump?
I grew up in the 80s. Okay? All right.
Last time a team won 10 NFL games.
We all know. Will, are you an 80s kid?
The Jets,
all right, we all know what a little bump is in the 80s. Okay?
The Jets 2015, the Giants 2016, and then the
It's a
Panthers,
euphemism.
and then the Falcons 2017. Last time teams won 10 games in the NFL, it's been 10 years for the Jets, 9 for the Giants. So if you're in New Jersey, it's been a while since you've seen some successful football. Rams Seahawks, the 9th game since 1970. And the conference championship are later between the number one scoring offense and the number one scoring defense. And the number one scoring defense has won 7 of those 8 matchups.
Yeah, those are all day tomorrow, isn't it? When everybody's power will be out.
Yep.
Seahawks have not allowed to
I
play.
make sure my phone's short so I can watch it on my phone.
Yeah.
The Seahawks have not allowed a play to gain more than 20 yards in a month. The only team since 2000 to not allow a play of more than 20 yards in 3 straight games, including the playoffs.
Listen.
Now, Chip, that defense is scary.
I told y'all that they'd blow out the 49ers. I just got it 2 weeks early.
You said annihilated.
Or demolished, didn't
All
I?
right, they annihilate. No, you said.
Here's every team's.
Okay, synonymous.
Here's every team's record against the team that they beat the most. So the team that you own. So Panthers, your best record, you own the LA Chargers. 6-2 versus the Chargers. Panther fans, however, the Dallas Cowboys own you at 12-3. Sad thing is, I've been in the house for all 3 of those losses. But one of them was Troy Aikman. 12-3, Dallas Cowboys over the Panthers. Panthers are also the worst team against the Bears at 9-3. The Panthers are also the worst team against the Steelers at 7-1. And the Panthers are also the worst team against the Buffalo Bills, 6-2. So all those teams,
Cleveland's
4
on
teams
there.
own the Carolina Panthers.
Cleveland's on there twice.
The Browns are owned by the Detroit Lions and Jacksonville Jaguars, which pretty embarrassing, Tom, because all those other teams are like successful. We can't have a losing team against one of those.
Lions.
Or those are the only teams that they can beat.
It is funny.
Wait a minute, those are the only teams that they can beat is the Browns.
Yeah.
But then you got the Browns 12-4 against the Falcons.
We own the Falcons. Dirty Birds don't want none.
The Panthers would like that record against the Falcons.
I like to say how many teams are the Panthers their best opponent.
Super Bowl wins by divisions: NFC East 14, AFC East 10, and AFC West 10, AFC North and NFC West 8, NFC North 5, NFC South 3, and the AFC South. The Colts have the only 2 in the division. I've got to make a what is it? We admit something.
I
what
love
y'all
the
do in church.
A confession.
I gotta make a confession.
He said what y'all do.
Before you make your confession, I really liked Sean Payton's quote. Stiddy's ready. I was laughing when I heard it. I just thought it was so funny. I was like, okay, Stiddy.
Backup quarterbacks to win the Super Bowl: Nick Foles, Tom Brady, Trent Dilfer, Kurt Warner, Jeff Hostetler, and Doug Williams. Now I have to make my confession here, guys. I thought Jarrett Stidham was black.
Nope, he's just some random white guy.
I swear.
His name is Stidham.
I've never seen him. I thought he was. I guess I got him mixed up with Jacoby Brissett, I think. I saw that graphic, and that's why I saved it. I didn't care about the backup. I wanted to tell Will. I didn't know. Thought he was black.
No,
my fault. I thought it was Jared, not
he
Jared.
falls under the random white guy rule.
That's okay. The name Jared, I thought it was Jared. I never looked at it as Jarrett. That's definitely not. So.
Yeah, that's like Jared, the NASCAR driver.
Biggest upsets of all time. They got the Giants over the Patriots in the Super Bowl. It's Terry's Wolfpack over Houston. They got ranked number 2. Now, if you beat somebody 4-1, how is that an upset? Or 4-0?
You beat Kobe and Shaq 4-1.
Well, what about the '69 World
Well,
Series
see, no,
4-1? The '95 Stanley Cup was a sweep. The '88 World Series, Dodgers over A's 4-1. I'm looking at a lot of these these upsets.
Yeah,
like,
but they wasn't expecting the Pistons to come in and make that run in that series. They were not. They was expected to get run like that in that series.
Is this?
You know who owns Shaquille O'Neal? Ben Wallace. I'm gonna show you his record. I've got an art down the hall because Shaq's the most overrated person of all time. But Ben Wallace owned Shaq. And he was 6'9" in a fro. That's all he had. Owned him completely. And by the way, they had Rasheed. Of course, we knew he was gonna win. They cheated Rasheed in Portland. That was his revenge finals. Y'all know. Y'all saw it. Everybody knows. Portland got shafted.
Ben can play though.
Hey, this is what we've been saying. Who can?
Ben can play.
Who?
Ben Wallace.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, defense.
That's what big men do.
I'm not complaining. I'm saying he owned Shaq. I liked it. All right, here's Robert Ory.
Big Shot Rob.
Okay, these two are centers,
Who's
and that one's a power forward. Why are they in the same?
Okay, first I'm going to argue with you. No. Tim Duncan is the most fraudulent person in the history of the NBA. He comes out there and tells people he's a power forward at 7 foot. How many power forwards are shooting 3-pointers? He don't shoot 3-pointers. He don't dribble the ball. He does not run the point. He don't do nothing as a power forward does. He goes out and says, you know why he wanted to be a power forward?
Because David Robinson was already a center.
David Robinson's the best center standing right next to him. And he can't say I'm better than David Robinson. He can't say I'm better than Shaq and Keem and all these other people are going to own him. But if I say I'm a power forward, now all of a sudden I'm in conversation with some of the best ever. And I'm taller than Shaq. I'm taller than Karl Malone. I'm taller than all of them. Bullcrap. And you know why I know it's bullcrap? Because Manu Ginobili. Robinson won the first championship. Ginobili won the rest. Because in the Olympics, Duncan and LeBron were on the same team with who else? All the rest of the Americans. You know who was on the other team? Ginobili. And Ginobili won the gold medal. Fraudulent Tim Duncan.
Oh my Lord! How dare you?
Now,
how dare you?
With that said, see, Tim has the announcer.
You have
saying
the
how
audacity.
Great. He's so great because we love Tim Duncan. It's like whatever.
You can't just be a good guy no more. Because people gonna hate on you because you're a good guy.
I'm not hating on him because he's good. I'm hating on him because people overrated him because
I'm not overrated.
And people overrate Shaq because he's good.
I'm not overrating him.
Okay, where you got him?
Sacks. You go by the numbers.
I'm going to ask you. I'm going to give you $1 million to put on the line. We're going to play 1-on-1, 21. David Robinson, Tim Duncan.
It's the same game. I'll take.
Who's going to win? And you know the right answer. You just don't want to admit it.
No,
you know the right answer.
Why would I say? Why would I say a wrong answer? Just to,
everybody knows the right answer. Tim gets the publicity. David Robinson gets raked over the coals for one move that Akeem Olajuwon made. Robinson had 35 points in that game. But we don't talk about that. David Robinson had 35 points in that game. He led the NBA in scoring. He won every award the NBA ever created. But we don't talk about him because we'll talk about how great Tim Duncan is because he's
We talk about that.
Tim Duncan.
We talk about that.
I'm going to let Robert Ory talk about Olajuwon, though.
One by far.
Okay.
We don't like to talk. Nobody wants to talk about. I think you have these guys who are quiet. Think about it. Dream, he's a really quiet guy. You can't get him to do much, to say much. So we kind of veer away from him. We don't talk about him. But to me, if you look at what he put together, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP in one season, all-time leading shot blocker. Those things that you look at his history and what he's done for the game and how he started the game. This dude didn't play basketball growing up. Went to U of H where they went. You think about it, we all went to college where they're going to teach you. U of H, they just rolled the ball out there and he went to work. And so I think what his body of work was just incredible, and he's just a good dude too, man. That's what you have to think about, a good dude.
And people don't understand. You played with all of them, so Your opinion is valid. You've been on the court with
And
all
won
of them.
with
Yeah,
them.
one with all
Yeah,
of
won
them.
with
So,
them,
yeah,
too.
you got to
Yeah.
respect that.
Well, Shaq says Keem's better than me. But everybody else, when they put their list, put Shaq ahead of him. I'm like, Akeem waxed him. Swept him.
No. Shaq has always said the king was
Right. I give Shaq credit for that 100%. So Shaq don't take the I'm better than him thing. He doesn't. Shaq does not. Now, Shaq gives Tim Duncan a lot of praise because he used to block the shot. But anyway, we got to talk NFL. Let's do bad picks, then we're going to do some, and then we're going to do
NFL.
Some other breakdowns. Chip, no, I was going to say other breakdowns of the tweets. Chip, pull up I was trying to get him to pull up our standings, NFL standings.
NFL standings for going into championship week.
I had a hard, but I probably featured that.
You were 1-3. Yeah, you had a rough week last week. You're above 500 still for the year. 151 and 110 it looks like. Tom was 500, 2-2. He's at 164 and 97. Kevin and I finished even 3-1 last week.
Whoops.
Sorry, I'm talking too long. So Kevin remains 3 games ahead. I'm at 170, 91. He's at 173 and 88.
All right.
I think he's got this one locked up, folks.
Time for bad picks from last week.
No.
My wife sit there and watch me load it.
We got climb.
We gon' crash.
Bad picks.
Well, I'm going to stick with I've been running with him about all year long. I'm going to stick with the linebacker that plays quarterback. The big linebacker.
He
The
got
little
you.
linebacker that plays quarterback is out.
Got
now. The big linebacker that plays quarterback. I'm going to stick with him.
Until I bring him up at the beginning of the show and you're going to say, who cares? No, I learned my lesson last week. If he's got this is his best chance ever, I think, to win one, and he showed why he's one of the best in the league last week. So,
You just dropped out.
that's true. Yep, there we go. There we go. What's happening? But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go with Josh Allen and the Bills to, I guess, pull the upset at Mile High.
Broncos circle the wagons faster than the Buffaloes 33-31.
But Bo Nick's leg falls off.
My upset right here, Texans at Patriots. I've got my Houston Texans going into New England and winning this game. Patriots scored 16 points last week against the Chargers. I'm be surprised if they get any more than that against this Texans defense. I'll start with the Texans for the win. Tom?
Any points for this?
I like it.
16.
Last week,
16-3.
And this is a team that hasn't, they haven't jumped too many time zones. They did have to go to Pittsburgh. Took care of them. 2 up-and-coming quarterbacks. I think CJ gets the win here. I think that defense. I saw what happened to the Patriots when they blew the game against the Bills about a month ago. I don't trust them even at home. I like the Texans.
Will?
We gon' crash. I like the Texans in this one.
Yep. Standing alone, it looks like. I can't sit here and call them a scary team for the past month and not pick them right.
So they scary, huh?
So I'm gonna go the Pats at home.
Okay, we ain't crashing then.
This is the battle of the two schools that I wouldn't trust the quarterbacks to do anything. Ohio State, North Carolina. Somebody's got to win.
Somebody's got to pull out a victory.
So I'm going to pull the best defense out and go with the Texans. All right.
You can't play an Ohio State quarterback against the scariest defense ever.
Are you scared yet, Tom? You will be. Patriots 28-16 over the Texans.
Bad picks.
It's gonna be 21
degrees.
And the wind's gonna be blowing 18 miles an hour, and it's gonna be surging around. Them boys from California ain't used to that.
You're right.
Bears win.
So you're saying that the Rams are going to go all the way to Charlotte, tough physical game, almost get beat, fly back. I wonder if they stayed on the East Coast.
It might just make more sense to
And
do
then
that.
fly to Chicago and play a game where it's 20 degrees. But anyway, who cares about that? Bears win at home.
The Rams survived the snow, winning 20-17 over the pride of the NFC North Chicago Bears. Can you believe these fools said Rams can't handle the snow?
Alright, boys, how about some good picks?
They split? Do we know?
I know the Seahawks beat the last game of the season. Seahawks annihilated. So you're right, Tom.
Right.
They beat them 13-3. Chip.
Oh, I'm sorry. My fault.
Seahawks.
I got the score mixed up. My fault.
All right, both of these games, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Good call, Tom.
You sound like Terry.
Fair point.
Both games. Chip, I'm gonna let you break it down.
That might not be a good idea. I'm gonna go with the number 1 seed at home. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
Well, I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
Just like the Seahawks in this one.
So give me the Seattle Seahawks.
The number 1 seed Seattle Seahawks dominate the Santa Clara 49ers 41-6 at home. Listen to Carolina Panthers football on KTC Broadcasting.
We got class! Those are some bad picks.
All right. We'll be back.
Stop wasting money on church.
KTCBroadcasting.com.
I'm Calvin Hastings, and I would invite you to join myself, along with Captain Ron and Jeffrey the Pie Owens, this Saturday, January 24th, as the grand opening continues at Shelby Honda and Shelby Kia. We'll be there broadcasting live from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We'll have free DQ hot dogs, chips, and soft drinks. Plus, see Large Marge, the Pink Cadillac, the Green Machine, and the Patriotic Floppy Man. And register to win some great prizes, including free rounds of golf, Charlotte Hornet tickets, T-shirts, movies, and more. And find out how one thin dime down will put you in a new Kia or a new Honda. Come in for all the details. So join us for the fun as the grand opening continues this Saturday, January 24th, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Shelby Honda and Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Y'all come. It'll be fun.
Great news! Kiever Pharmacy is now able to test for flu and prescribe antivirals for those that test positive. They can also prescribe prophylactic antivirals for those that have been exposed. Kiever Pharmacy, 1814 East Main Street, Lincolnton. Hours, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call for more information at 704-735-9072.
Hi, I just got an email from Eric Olmstead at Olmstead Plumbing, and as you know, they just recently opened up a new office in Shelby at 1204 South Post Road, but he wanted me to tell you with this winter storm, Olmstead Plumbing has emergency crews ready to roll. If you have a well pump problem, freezing water line, or bursting pipes, Olmstead Plumbing will have one of their emergency crews at your house or business in no time at all. The number to call is 704-472-9221. Again, 704-472-9221. Now write it down, 704-472-9221. Don't go plumb crazy. Call Olmstead Plumbing. For classic or new car restoration or collision repair, see Keith at Keith's Customs and Collisions on the Lincoln and Highway 150 East in Cherryville. If you're rebuilding an old classic or maybe you had a fender bender, Keith's Customs and Collisions can help. Their workmanship is second to none. For more information, call Keith at 704-240-0073. You'll be glad you did. That's Keith's Customs and Collisions, 2305B, Lincoln and Highway 150 East in Cherryville. Like them on Facebook, too.
You'll be first on race day with a stop at Kings Mountain Auto Supply, 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain. You'll find a full line of auto parts. They've got it all, and they even carry racing fuel. So before you head out to the track, get your racing fuel from Kings Mountain Auto Supply. Give them a call at 704-739-0391. In addition to great prices, you'll get friendly and knowledgeable service as well. Kings Mountain Auto Supply, 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain. Open Monday through Friday from 8 till 6, Saturdays 8 till noon. Like them on Facebook, too.
Hi, I just got an email from Eric Olmstead at Olmstead Plumbing, and as you know, they just recently opened up a new office in Shelby at 1204 South Post Road, but he wanted me to tell you with this winter storm, Olmsted Plumbing has emergency crews ready to roll. If you have a well pump problem, freezing water line, or bursting pipes, Olmsted Plumbing will have one of their emergency crews at your house or business in no time at all. The number to call is 704-472-9221. Again, 704-472-9221. Now write it down, 704-472-9221. Don't go plumb crazy. Call Olmsted Plumbing.
And we're back. And we have Tom in front of the General League.
I don't know. You put a sweater vest and crawl in
I
the car.
guess.
we got a special announcement here. Let's see what Tom has to say for the folks watching on YouTube. Will, what do you think about the Center Body Driving School?
I see why.
If only Jerry was still alive.
Look at the way he's got his head on his
You're seeing why Matthew McConaughey copyrighted himself. Yeah, I'm seing that right now.
Tom took a picture from the General League. And I typed it on the AI to have him crawl in some overalls. And
there it is. That's all you got to do.
Tom changed into some overalls. They crawled right in.
AI making
Crawled right
your...
in General League. Ooh, yeah. Oh,
Why you getting a car like that?
Will, are you saying a man is not supposed to enter the car? That's not how Bo Duke did it. Right leg first, Tom. I think that's what Will's trying to say. All right, let's pick these games. Seahawks, the number 1 seed, the defense.
Oh, me.
Against the Rams, the wild card team we talked about earlier. Team I've picked all year to go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl. So I'm obviously going to be leaning that way. But like this is the one that's got me starting to get worried. Like, and it's not a Sam Darnold thing. It's my God, that defense for Seattle is everything we look at is showing that they're pretty good. They're going to be at home. Going to be pumped up. You know, defenses win championships. I don't know if we want to look forward to a Jared Stidham and Sam Darnold Super Bowl. So,
I mean,
at this point,
I ain't taking nothing away from Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
He's becoming the quarterback they forecast him to be when he was drafted so high. I mean, it just sometimes it takes guys a little longer to develop. I mean, didn't Jordan Love sit behind Rodgers for a few years, and Rodgers sat behind Favre for a few years? That used to be the model.
I'm
right?
starting to believe that teams getting away from that is a mistake. Mahomes is a good example.
But they
of that.
don't see, like, what people don't understand is how hard it is to play quarterback in the NFL. They just expect you're gonna. What's this kid from Indiana, Mendoza? We're just gonna. Mendoza, and he's going to just plug him. Cleveland fans, draft Mendoza. He's a savior. It's like, you guys don't understand how hard it is to play quarterback.
They need a year just to even transition from college to figure out their life while they're learning the playbook.
Right. So you go a couple.
1-13 is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you didn't win a game.
Peyton Manning. I mean, it's just guys.
You get a couple of years experience, and then you're ready to go.
The biggest problem, Tom, is that the roster spots, they don't have one. They quit having an extra third quarterback on the rosters, one. Now, if you're paying, you got $60 million allotted to the quarterback position. If you got a good one, you allot 50, 55 to them. Now, you'll have everything left over to go. Yeah. And that guy might be worth, there's a backup quarterback's probably worth $30 million maybe that's sitting over. Like, everybody can't be worth $60 or $1 million.
Right.
Kevin, we have to protect the billionaires with this salary cap. And just remember, Jerry Jones and Jimmy Haslam and all these guys, they need protection because, God forbid they had to spend, a couple $1 million on a third string quarterback. I mean, that would be how would they get by? How would they buy a hot dog?
Well,
I
Tom,
mean, you know, how would they get by?
For as long as this show's been running, I've been preaching that defense wins championship.
It does.
Top 12 teams always win the Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the 4 teams left over
Are all top 10.
are the top 4 defenses.
Wow. Yeah.
Not even top 10, not 12. These are the top 4 defenses in the NFL. 17 points a game, Seattle. 17. Well, never mind. Houston. Sorry about that. I read that wrong. I did that. I said,
Games played.
Who's out of there? I did that wrong. Rams.
Man, all these teams are
Rams.
averaging giving up 17.
Rams. I was looking at Texas thinking Rams. 3 of the top 4. 3 of the top 4. And then the Rams
But
are
Rams are top 10.
So Rams are 10th, so they all fit in there.
Yeah.
So the Rams are at 20 points a game. They're the one with that number 1 offense, though. So remember that when you're thinking about your picks. So Seattle's number 1 defense. Broncos 3, Patriots 4. Texas just got knocked off. Sorry, read that wrong. Then the Rams are at 10. So they're all still fit the same bill, but we do have 3 of the 4 top 10 defenses. So you've got 10 versus 1 in the NFC with Rams and Seahawks, and 4 versus 3, Patriots and Broncos. And so that's why a lot of times I always pick the best defenses once we get here, and a lot of people pick the best quarterbacks. At this point, when everybody's got the same defense, it might be time to look at the quarterback matchups in this one. So anyway, I just wanted to mention those kind of stats and facts here before we start picking these. Broncos and Patriots, New England, 3 o'clock tomorrow, 4.5 points are the favorites. On the road against Mr. Stidham. Now, however, Sean Payton's got a winning record pretty good with backup quarterback.
Hey, Stiddy's ready. Stiddy's ready.
Play that fucking
That's
music,
such a
white boy.
backup quarterback nickname. Hey, Stiddy, get Bo Nix a water bottle. now he's starting. Stiddy's ready. Stiddy's ready. Stiddy ain't ready. Stiddy gonna get ready to get knocked in the ground and knocked out of the game. They ain't winning this game. Ain't no way, man. Stiddy's ready.
Tom's got the Patriots?
Yes.
New England's
100%.
undefeated away.
Will.
What's the weather?
22 degrees
It don't
snowing
matter in this game.
in Denver, Colorado. No.
It does matter. It still matters. Turnovers. It's hard. I mean, the kicking game it does matter.
Stidham
We
versus
already
Drake
seen
May.
New England play in the worst possible way. The only reason why they won that game was the weather.
Yeah, I think it.
So you're saying the weather
Patriots.
does matter?
So who do you have, Will?
But how cold this game is doesn't matter.
Don't stand in Will's way of contradicting himself.
Both teams play in cold weather.
I understand what Will's saying.
He
It
could
don't
be
matter to the Patriots.
he could be the prosecutor and the defense attorney in the same trial. I would say that this is going to be an advantage Patriots. That I think quarterback play now is way in favor of the Patriots, and I just, I don't think this is going to even be close. I think these Denver fans blowing their $340, they're gonna have to smuggle in their own hot dogs. Please buy hot. Don't have any. I took my wife and kids to the game, and it cost me $1,000. I don't have any money for hot dogs. I mean, not to mention,
that much for a ticket now to give you a hot dog.
I swear, I will.
Forget that game. Look at the NFC Championship game. Look at the prices for that one.
All them California people got money. Seattle, they got money too. They ain't gonna hurt them.
I'm gonna take the Patriots.
Will's got the Patriots.
I don't trust the backup quarterback. I don't trust the random white.
No. Random white dude. Sure he's white. Kevin's not sure.
I didn't have a clue. Chip, what's your assessment of this one?
Scary team.
My scary team better end up in the Super Bowl here. I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
But what a job! I will say, even though I don't pull for the Patriots, what a job! What a reset! You lost your coach, you lost your quarterback, you replace it, you move on. That's what the organizations that win do.
Mike Vrabel.
And he was in the, he was.
Don't forget though, Tom. Their owner did get away with the same thing Deshaun Watson did.
Yes.
They
Correct.
got no penalties or anything.
Correct.
Nobody ever.
Yeah.
But the difference is, rich billionaires.
I was gonna say rich white guy.
I was gonna let you say that.
Speak for us on this, please.
I tricked Will into saying
He is Tom. Is that guy?
I tricked you, Will. And again, I tricked you into saying that, but thank you very much. You said the quiet. That's what I tell kids. Say the quiet part out loud. Go ahead. Say the quiet part out loud. And that's exactly right.
You're supposed to buy the business that's suing you. So that's probably what Robert Kraft did. They're suing me. I'll just buy your business. And this lawsuit.
See, but the thing is, okay,
but
if you're in a bar, who's got a better chance of picking up women, Robert Kraft or Deshaun Watson? I'm just saying, Deshaun didn't have to do what he did.
It depends the type.
Kraft, if you're old,
the type of woman.
Yeah, I mean, if you're old, wrinkled, white, and ugly,
It depends
I mean,
on what bar
you need to pay
That's
for it.
the two factors.
That's the
What
two
bar
factors.
you're
What
in,
bar
what
you
type
in,
of women are
and
there.
what type- yeah.
It is weird. It is weird how some women like this, like real old dudes. But
Tom, I've got a friend who said that he tried to introduce himself to a girl. Said, "Hey, my name's Jay," and she goes, "How much do you make?" Not
women.
You're cute. You're anything. You know that it wasn't. What do you do for a living? Let me guess and Google it.
Yeah, women is not.
That
women,
was her first question. He said, "Not nice to meet you."
Men get caught up too much in the aesthetics. That's why they marry pretty psychos. But women will marry an ugly rich guy in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Maybe they're smarter
I
than us.
promise you they will.
Yeah, they'll marry. We'll marry a pretty psycho who will clean out our bank account. But they'll marry an ugly old rich guy and laugh all the way to the bank.
All right,
I guess they just think of somebody else.
All right, so Patriots and Broncos. The rest of this breakdown.
Did we go 4 across?
I don't know.
I'm about to probably because I'm not. Man,
in the words of Bear.
Go ahead, pick Stiddy. Stiddy's ready.
You know what?
Just ask
in
his
the words
coach.
of Bear.
You know
we
what?
gon' crash.
Just ask his coach. Stiddy's ready. I predict 2 picks. 2 picks and a fumble. 3 turnovers for Stiddy.
Man.
3 turnovers.
We gon' crash.
At least 3 turnovers for Stiddy.
Bear's gonna be featured next week.
All right,
At least.
I gotta do one thing. I gotta look up Jared Stidham's stats. What's his wife look
3
like?
turnovers.
What's his wife look like? Yeah. That's what we were trying to
I'm
figure
sure.
out.
You know his wife's hot. He got money. I mean, you know.
God, yes. I'm picking Stidham. I'm picking Jared Stidham. I can't get a good, clear picture.
Hold on. You want a stat?
That's a stats.
That's all the stats you need.
Sure, that's an appropriate picture. That's what you want on the internet.
He's played in 20 games.
She's pregnant, Tom.
He's started.
She's beautiful, but I don't know if you want that picture. I mean, she's got her pants unbuttoned for.
It's a
pregnancy picture.
Tom.
I don't care. It's just not.
It's supposed to be undone. You're showing your little belly.
You wasn't born in you wasn't raised in the 80s.
That's all
You
the
was
girls
raised
do
in the
nowadays.
40s.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's just inappropriate. That's all. It's just. I mean, I mean, they're cute.
Your
couple. I'm sure the
knickerbockers
kids-
are showing.
I'm sure the shit. You know, cover your ankles too, sweetheart.
He's got a career 1-to-1 touchdown interception ratio. He's a 59.4% completion percentage.
You know what? I'm going. I can't do it. I don't want to pick either one of these things. I'm gonna pick the Patriots. We'll go for it.
We gon' crash.
No,
The
you're
only
not.
reason I have not to pick the Patriots is the Tario quarterback, and I don't like the organization.
And
I
Stiddy
don't like
Stiddy
Sean
gonna
Payton.
crash.
They got a backup
Stiddy gonna crash.
Stiddy
Stiddy gonna
gonna
crash. Stiddy's done.
Probably right. All right.
But he's got a
next
hot wife to go home to after he loses.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
it's
Like,
good.
he's not going to care if he.
He's not going to care.
crashes.
He'll go home
He's
make
playing
another kid
backup.
after the game.
I don't know if this was
I don't know if
done.
he's Catholic, Tom. I don't know. He might.
You know,
Rams
he got money.
All right, Rams and Seahawks. That #1 overall NFL defense, the Seattle Seahawks, $677. Those California people are coming up there and buying all those tickets. I don't think it's going to matter as far as noise-wise.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford, 46 touchdowns, 8 picks on the year. You got the number 10 defense against the number 1 defense. And then as far as offense goes, Rams are #1. I'm not sure on the Seahawks, but I can look over just real quick. All right, we're going to start with Chip on this one. Seahawks are #3 on offense.
Yeah, as I
That
said.
that put you in a stutter too.
No,
I can hear it in your voice.
No, I've already picked my winner. Matthew Stafford's not looked as sharp the past few weeks. I think his back is bothering him, and they're not saying anything about it.
His hand too.
Yeah, thank you, Tom. The hand as well. And The offense is not played like the number one offense the past couple weeks. They've gotten by, but they're going against a good defense, and it's going to be tough for them. And they're going to Seattle. I just don't see. I don't think he's got enough magic left. And there's one thing we've seen about Matthew Stafford is how tough his entire career is. How tough he is.
He's a tough Texan.
He's one of the toughest quarterbacks. Probably the toughest quarterback in the league. But I think his body's betraying him right now, and I don't think there's going to be enough magic there. I've got the Seahawks winning at home.
What if it's betrayed?
I don't know. His betrayed just been beat up.
It
ain't him. It's the other guys beating the crap out of him.
That's what I mean. I'm sorry. That's the point. Yes.
Will, what you got in this game?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with Seattle on this one. If the Rams had been playing in Denver last week, they'd have lost because the call would have been made that it wasn't a catch; it was an interception. So, if the Rams had been playing in Denver last week, they would have lost to the Bears.
If you have to go through 9,000 checkpoints for the referees to tell you you completed a pass, how does the offense have an argument that they caught that pass and that's not an interception?
Which one?
I like the way it was called.
They rolled over each other.
It's in real time. Throw the ball 2 yards further, Josh, and we're not having this conversation, right? Ball's a little underthrown.
Okay, but
you can't.
You got to survive.
And he took responsibility for it.
You got to survive the ground.
Correct.
The rule does not say you have to survive somebody yanking the ball from you.
He didn't survive anything.
He survived the ground.
But if he had complete control, why was it so easy to take it out of his hands?
He survived the ground. He had control. Hand was on top and bottom of the ball before the other hand even got on the ball. When he goes to the ground, by the letter of the rule, when he goes to the ground, he's down by contact.
Not if so. I'm gonna say this: if the defender wouldn't have touched him and he went down, and that ball popped out the way it did, they would have called that incomplete. Then why is it complete if the defender touches him?
Do what now?
Yeah.
The ball don't. The ball.
That's an interception.
It's not an interception.
That's an interception.
It's not an interception. By the letter of the law, it's not an interception.
It could have went either way. It could have went either way.
Catch the ball. Nobody touched him. Lay the ball down in the end zone. They call that incomplete. If Des Bryant didn't catch
the same play just happened in Chicago.
I'm not saying it didn't.
The same play just happened in Chicago.
If you,
it could go either way.
If you're gonna make me again choose like 9 points. Like, I have to catch the ball, complete the ball, tuck the ball, make the
That's what it says. That's what it says.
But if in the act of falling, and I hit the ground and I've not done any of that, and the ball popped out, it would be incomplete. But if someone takes it from me, it's complete. That makes no sense to me.
Why does that make sense to you, though?
Because once you... Everything is the same.
Listen. No, it's not. Once you are on the ground, once you are declared down on the ground, and somebody touches you, you're down by what?
Contact, but he wasn't. He wasn't on the ground with possession. He never completed the pass.
The pass was completed when he hit the ground.
No, it wasn't.
The pass.
According to the NFL, it wasn't.
There's a lot.
Des Bryant took 7 steps, ordered a hot dog, kicked Aaron Rodgers in the tongue.
I want y'all to quit whining about that that incomplete pass.
You danced into Space Jam, and they still
called it. The ball hit the ground and bounced up in the air, and then he called it again.
All right, Rams and Seahawks.
Jesus,
Seahawks. You guys took up all my airtime. Seahawks.
Well, you got what do you got on it, Tom? Go ahead.
I was just going to agree with Chip that Stafford has been through a lot. They've been zigzagging across the country, and it's been a lot. You're asking a lot of a 37-year-old guy, man, who's taking a beating. And I think the Seahawks defense is the real deal. And I think Darnold's going to get a little more love after this, after he beats the Rams. And I'm taking Seattle. Taking Seattle to go to the Super Bowl. At this point, I think they're going to win the Super Bowl.
I mean, if we don't, if Stafford and the Rams don't win it, we have a quote unquote maybe new. Are we going to have a new era of quarterback Super Bowl champions with Sam Darnold and Drake May?
A new world order.
Or are we going to have, Or is this going to be like one of those off accidents? Or is this going to be like a Joe Flacco year where one guy wins it?
Don't forget,
kind of in the middle of it, and then Joe Burrow, Mahomes, and then
Mahomes has
all
Act.
them still
Don't
win
forget
the next 10 Super Bowls.
Mahomes has Act 2 coming.
So
Yeah.
this is to me, this is Stafford's
Oh, he's
last.
definitely
This might be
low.
Stafford's last ride. They're all right. He's hurt. He's injured. I don't trust him. I've been worried about him for weeks, sitting there picking them. Like, man, they keep winning though. They're good, but like at some point you get bit. But I've got to stay with them until they lose. Obviously on the picks. But I have no surprise if Seattle wins. But Sam Darnold, Jared Stidham, Super Bowl. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird talking about that if we are. Or even Drake May. Both of them's gonna be weird. Anybody in Sam Darnold's gonna be.
If you would pick the Seahawks, we would have been 4 across the board on all of them. So if that had happened, congratulations to the Rams and the Broncos.
Like if it was the Chiefs in the NFC Championship, we'd all be going, well, it's going to be Chiefs and whoever comes out of the NFC.
Right.
Like because we know that quarterback's good. But
Right.
this, we don't have a clue. All right, we got to go, guys. Go out to Shelby, Honda, and Kia today.
Go get me a hot dog.
A hot dog.
Get your hot
warm
dog for free.
Free hot dogs.
Can I give a shout out real quick before we get off?
Yeah.
I want to say happy birthday on yesterday. My brother JQ celebrated his 53rd birthday. And today my sister Marie is celebrating her 55th birthday today. So I want to say happy birthday to you guys, Marie and JQ. Hope you have a great birthday weekend.
Congratulations. Mason Miller came back to Gardner-Webb last night, had his number officially retired from Gardner-Webb. Great speech last night. Good luck with the Padres this year, Mason. Great to hear from you. Great to see you. Everybody be safe this weekend.
Tom, this is not a catch according to Will, but that guy ripping that ball out of his hands was.
Did you not see the ball move?
We'll be back. Kansas Rocket.
The incredible man, I only do things incredible can. Cause I am seed of a chosen breed. You don't see